There's just
There we go. Now we live. Not that anybody's watching, but
it could happen. It could happen. What
could
did
happen.
I title it? Restream Beth. Stupid conversations.
Yes, yes, yes.
Since apparently that's what we're having. I
Uh,
think what is my
I'm gonna change it to that. Late night stupid conversations. How about that?
yeah. Yep, that works for me.
And then in like 15 minutes, we'll invite Dusty.
Is he at Brood whatever? Mud crabs?
I have no idea.
Who's in I'll look real quick. Is
I'm gonna look for some stupid videos for us to laugh at too. Oh man. Well, I mean, it's like I'm stuck awake anyways because of this raccoon.
you're stuck awake because of the raccoon?
Yes, yes. Because I need to fix a few things outside, and the weather's been too shitty for me to get it done. And in the meantime, he can climb. All right, so I have my chicken coop. I'm building a greenhouse around it,
Mm-hmm.
right? He can get into the greenhouse space, but not into the coop. But going up to the coop, dude makes the chickens freak out and it's like, oh my god, dude. OG. Oh my
Do we
goodness.
have OG here?
Yes, OG's in my chat.
Woohoo!
Holy shit. Here, homie.
I was inspired to share
There
all
we
this
go.
shit to freaking. Oh, I guess I should pin the thing too
I
in my
just I
chat.
just put the link in.
Yeah, I
Somebody's
need to also pin it in mine, don't I?
yes. I haven't gotten to see
This is
OG.
my first live.
Yeah. And it's all stupid conversations, which is wonderful.
Yes. Stupid conversations. Damn, I wanted to freaking talk about the stupid freaking cult video we had to watch.
Oh man. We can definitely talk about the cult video.
And then went straight over to Sarah's.
That was a bit triggering, even for me. It was like, wow, and I think in a couple ways.
Yeah, I almost wanted to put trigger warning down at the bottom. Um,
For real.
well, I mean, it is a like trigger warning. I'm
Hi,
Pat.
diddly ho, ladies.
Hello,
Mwah!
hello.
It's so good to see you. How are you doing?
I just crawled in the bed. I'm watching dodgeball. I just got through making canna butter,
Making what?
Yum.
weed butter for
Oh,
food for edibles.
yummy.
Very cool.
Not really. I just got through with like the first like the 3 out of 4 steps. I gotta cool it and then fucking break it apart and then re-melt it down and make sure it's all clean and pretty.
Do you leave the herb in it or take it out?
I leave it in it for the cool down stage so it saturates. Well, I leave about half of it. I get the 2 pack of cheesecloth,
Hmm.
and then I strain like half of it out, and then I squeeze it out, and then whatever's left in the cool down phase, I fucking separate the butter from the water, and then I just put it back in a boiler and melt it back down, and then clean it up and squeeze and make sure all what's left is strained really good. The 2 pack cheesecloth at Walmart helps out with that. That way I can say it's artisan. Make all the liberal chicks want it more.
I love it. I love it.
The crap out of my brother one time when I think he was making brownies, but he was in the process of making like the butter part of it, which is whatever. The can cannabis
the can of butter.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he thought I was like my mom coming home. Like, no.
I
Well,
currently have.
it takes 6 hours to make. Well, it take
I
not
don't know
6
where
hours.
the hell my mom was then.
It takes 4.5 hours. I think I fucked up because like you got to carb it in the beginning, so you got to like grind down your bud, and I usually use 1.5 ounces.
For how
And
many sticks of butter?
four unsalted sticks of butter.
Damn.
Yeah, I like to give people existential crisis with my edibles.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, holy shit.
Man, no.
See,
No, why can't people just have like the stuff like
Mellow.
yeah. Like I
because
used to get
my
crap.
edibles are $20 a pop.
Fair. If you're gonna charge stuff like that, you know, it should be where just the corner is enough.
They'd be like, oh gee, why the fuck are your edibles so much? And I'm like, do you want a free sample? Why is it so small? It ain't doing your mom.
I had someone gave me a sucker one time. I had that sucker forever.
See, here's the thing. Like, here's the secret. If you clarify it down to butter, you can literally cook anything or make it into anything.
I'm
Yep.
lactose intolerant.
So am
I
I.
like do butter.
I think you can also do it with no.
You
I'm
can
not
do it
sure.
with it. You can do it with it. You can
Margarine?
do it with. You can do it with any type of oil.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any type of edible oil you can use.
I was more
Hey,
just being
Zach.
sour. I miss butter. I used to use butter on so much stuff.
Welcome, sir.
Hey Zach, hello. Hello. I haven't even
Hello,
shared this
hello.
to freaking anything.
All right, ladies.
Oh,
Hey,
gee,
have a
George,
good
how
night.
many subscribers do you have? You have a good night, Orthodox.
Before you run off, I gotta tell you, I have like fucking 16 quart jars that are all just curing on my dresser. I took a beautiful picture of one of my buds earlier. I'm gonna send it to you when you drop off.
Well,
Hey, Zach.
see, tonight's batch was special because I tried it with this is Delta 9 THC bud
Oof.
flower, so I'm trying it with that because it's all cannabinoids.
Yes.
THC, Delta 9, CBD, and it all has a certain amount of THC in it. THC is just the psychedelic aspect of marijuana. I love pot. Like I love weed. I love if I could have a farm where I could grow weed and like have some animals, I'd be happy because I could use the hemp to make clothes
Why don't you just
and
do some?
fucking use the bud for like almost anything.
You sound so tired. Go to sleep or sleepy OG. I'm so glad I got to see you though. I've missed you very much.
Well, I'm about to start streaming again.
That's
Awesome.
good.
Yeah. I'm at my aunt's after the incident, and I got some people got some money up, got me a computer.
Nice.
So I'm just trying to get the cords up for it.
Mom's doing well and Tucker?
I seen that Tucker was actually more burned than what it looked like.
Is he okay?
Yeah, he's got a spot on his arm that I didn't notice. How I didn't notice, I don't know. But I've been keeping him clean and washing him all over, so he's good. It's on his chin and on, I believe, his right arm. And I feel bad for not noticing it until today. But luckily, when I bathe him and I put the antibiotic ointment on, I put it all over his body just in case. And it's about time. It's about time for a second round anyway. So, but
Wow.
he acts like you don't feel it. He has fun. He's in there. His brother. I need to get some video of him and his brother because all they do is hump each other all day. Him and his brother hump each other all day, and they're like always fighting for dominance. And
Oh my
it's funny
God.
because his brother's like only a third of the size of Tucker. Tucker's the only pit. Well, he's the only pit that actually came out looking like the pit. The rest of them look like miniature other dogs. And it's funny because my little cousin named him Doobie, like
How
after a
many-
joint.
How many fucking guys in the neighborhood was his mom banging when she got pregnant?
It was
Dear
just
Lord.
it was just the one big ass pit bull. But you got to remember these aren't full blooded pit bulls.
Yeah, I
They're
know. I was just making a joke, sweetie. Because
uh
I think it's cats. I think cats, I'm not sure if it goes for dogs too, can get pregnant by different males at the same time.
oh, fun fact: human women can too, except for
Yes,
it
they
works
can.
differently.
I learned that on Murray.
Yep.
Orthodox,
Yeah.
you breed pits?
Huh?
You breed pit bulls?
I'm gonna. So I breed and train dogs throughout my life. It's not just pits. I'm experiment me and me and a family friends experimenting on a quad breed dog, where it's American Bully, Red Nose, English Bulldog, and fucking American Bulldog.
Okay.
And the female looks really pretty. My boy Tucker looks really pretty. So the next generation where we breed them, I'm really excited to see how they come out because like it's difficult to get what you want because Doobie came out looking weird because he's not malnourished, but he didn't eat as much as Tucker and he didn't exercise as much as Tucker. So he looks like a lot smaller than Tucker.
Well, what physical traits are you breeding for or trying to breed out?
So I want the big old meathead of a pit bull.
Yes.
I want the physical strength of a bulldog.
And you want the
Right?
size of an English?
Yes.
Okay.
And I want the calmness of an American bulldog. And Tucker has the calmness and the size that I want. The sister has the fat not sister. I don't know why I said sister. They're not even litter mates.
Well, there's still old English bulldogs that are still a breed that's around that people sell. That sounds
That's
kind
what
of
that's what the girl dog I'm talking about is. She's half old English and fucking American bully.
okay.
Tucker's
And
American.
The American bullies, they're kind of like the English bulldog without the flat face. Their
Yeah,
faces are a little bit more broad, right?
and yes, and that's the thing. The girl dog has the perfect. Like she has the build of the old English, but the snout and facial build of an American bully.
Mm.
And I'm sorry, I misspoke. Tucker is boxer and red nose pit. My bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that's what me and my family friend are working on. He's got the girl dog. I like the boy dog, and I want to see what that makes out because like these are really healthy mutts. Like, 'cause I don't like the way the like official dog breeders do, where they inbreed the shit out of the dogs. I want to make good, strong, healthy bloodlines, and I don't believe in animal fighting, so I'm very, very, very careful where I send them because I want to breed like
good.
loyal guard dogs that are like loyal companions. And with
Well,
Tucker, that was like right on the money.
that's a sad thing too. Is when people they catch these dog fighting breeds. Well, the dog fight the pit bulls when they find them and they're all chained up in their backyard house. A lot of them they're so friendly to humans. It's sad that they have to be put down, and I hate it.
Yeah, it's annoying as fuck. My boy Tucker, like when the paramedics grabbed him after the house fire, they wouldn't let me go. They wouldn't let anybody go to him because they said that he was a scared pit bull. And I'm like, man, let me get my goddamn dog. Shut the fuck up.
Poor
I,
baby.
I tell
But
you what, Pomeranians, or any little dog, they're
Man,
meaner than pit bulls.
that
oh yeah, no,
my
they hate human
friend
life, dude.
always has a fucking Pomeranian. Last time I stayed at her house, doesn't matter. Every time I come in the damn house, the thing comes barking at me. I came in the house at 3 o'clock in the morning, and this thing's black as can be and in a fucking corner. and comes out of the corner, just yeah, you know they're yaps. And the house was like dead silent. She has like 4 kids, one's a baby. Everyone's sleeping. And it just scared the crap out of me.
Real quick, Katie, is that the Christmas one or the original?
No, that's the original. I was actually going to grab the Christmas one. I was also seeing if I had any like
OG, have you seen the Christmas cuckable mug ad?
Yes. I thought it was rather humorous.
I did too.
Who made it?
You know what I would think would be funny as fuck is if Andrew bought a cookable mug.
Oh my god, that would
Yes.
be amazing.
That would be
a
Chad power play. I'm not gonna lie.
That
It
would
would.
be. That would be the smartest thing to do.
But he wouldn't even give Flo a fucking shout out when he was on his page. So I don't know.
When?
Mm.
Recently?
Yeah. The last time, I think, yeah, it was Dusty had Andrew Wilson on the panel, and they were talking about the drama, and I know sarcasm, and Flo was being pretty sarcastic. He's like, "Give me a shout out, give me a shout out," and Wilson wouldn't even do it, but he was on his channel, so it's like, whatever.
I don't know. I've been out of the loop for a week. I think that everything's funny, but people are pretending that shit's getting more, or telling me that shit's getting more serious. I still like Andrew. I don't care what anybody says. I like Grid. I like a lot of people in the Crucible. I fuck with Dusty because Dusty's the homie. Miss Sarah, I don't really know her. I don't know. If people are actually starting to take this shit even more serious, you're all retarded. Everyone's taking it serious is fucking stupid. It's funny, good time trolling.
Yes.
And if people get ass mad, it is what it is.
Dude, I gotta talk to you like tomorrow or something and tell you all about Nashville. Like, it was super interesting meeting these people. So I'll fill
My
you in.
concern is some of I guess some of the people.
The pick-me's.
Well, the people that do take it seriously, it's like, that's the ones that.
It's been the people. It's the people that are going
nuts.
pick me Andrew, or that want to like destroy Dusty at all costs. Like OTW literally presented his old asshole to Rob Noor. It was like fuck me to show Dusty. And I'm like, that's crazy.
Then OTW was like on his panel for like a week straight, basically.
Okay, I gotta say something.
Or on Dusty's. I don't know. OTW's all over the place.
What's up, Kazak?
So, Speakeasy is live right now, and I don't think me and Speak had like any bad blood, but I sent him a dono and I said, "Hey, open up a StreamYard, whatever," and then the comments started going. They're like, "Kazak, you're on the bail list. You're on the bail list." I'm like, "What is the Speakeasy bail list?"
He has a bail list?
He has a bail list now?
And then I said, "Why am I on the bail list? I never said nothing bad to Speakeasy." And they're like, "Yeah, because you were on Meth Head's channel."
Oh, that's I always knew he was a bitch.
When did that happen?
It literally happened before I joined your chat because I'm like, I'm drunk. I want to talk to people, but
Dusty needs to know about this.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. Y'all need to tell Dusty, but I should be streaming tomorrow. I should be able to start streaming tomorrow or in like 2 or 3 days. But I'm going to bed. I'm EP as fuck. Kazak, it was nice talking to you. Ladies, y'all have a good night.
Good night, my dear. I'm so glad I got to see you. Sleep well.
Here, let's see if we can get him in the comments or something.
Ooh, Dusty?
Yeah.
Yeah, text his ass. Tell him, yo, he's got a bail list.
Well, if I can get him in the comments, Kazak has something to tell him.
Yeah, Kazak, we're going to let you tell Dusty. Oh,
can you guys
is
hear
great.
me? Oh, I disappeared.
Yes, we can hear
Okay,
you.
no, I literally
by
I
the
turned
way.
my camera off because I went back to his channel and tried to find it. I sent him a $20 super chat probably 30 minutes ago, but I should have looked at that moderator's name. I forgot her name. But anyways, yeah, I'm on the bail list, and it said, and someone.
Wait till we get Dusty in here.
Yeah, you
Wait
don't
till
have
we
to
get
repeat yourself till.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah. OG, I gotta send you a link for some shit. Or well, Adonis Paul did something 2 days ago. He did a
Oh my
stream.
goodness.
Holy shit. Like I started watching that and I was like dead in the first 5 minutes. If you haven't seen it, you should go watch it.
I'm turning my
And
camera off. I'll be right back.
I have some
Okay.
you saw it. I gotta fill you in on some stuff because I was asking Andrew about that situation in Nashville. So got some
Me?
interesting feedback. No, OG.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Alicia. I think
Okay,
that's her
Zach,
name.
thank you very much. Alicia, that's his wife.
Who? Speakeasies?
Yep.
Oh, what the fuck? And Katie, you're Dusty's wife.
Yes, I am. I am. He's somewhere else on the internet. He.
Okay, well, I don't know if it was Alicia or if it was a fan, but someone just said because you were on the Meth Heads channel, and I'm just like, dude, I'm that popular. I'm just kidding, but someone noticed.
That is just. That's nuts. Had you said anything about Speakeasy or?
Well, I went on Speakeasy. The last time I talked to Speakeasy was he was talking about orthodoxy, and I jumped on his channel and I said, hey, why do you want to be Orthodox? What's the difference between Orthodoxy and Christian or Catholicism, and why do you want to, it was one of those type of talks. But I think what it was is before that I jumped on when Trippy was like yelling at him, and then I was fucking hammered, and I jumped on there and I was just like, what's up? Doing exactly what I normally do. I just show up and I just talk a little bit and then I bounce. But no, I never said nothing crazy. Like I'm not gonna like what am I gonna do? What kind of power do I have, right?
Oh, where is Dusty? Dusty needs to come. And
Yeah.
I'm
What were
gonna
you guys,
text him too. Like, dude.
what were you guys talking about
I
before I
told
showed
him.
up?
I don't even
Alicia,
know.
everything?
OG got here and we started talking.
We were talking about the cult stuff.
Oh yeah, we were talking about cults, but not the Crucible cult. We were just talking about cults because we were watching the cult thing
Okay.
earlier. Both Beth and I. She's the only other person I know that that was raised in the form of Christianity by the Way
Mm-hmm.
Ministries.
The
Way Ministries. Yep.
Is that a Midwest thing?
I think it started in Ohio, right? Didn't it?
I don't know. I just know my aunts picked it up like in Wichita, which is Midwest as fuck.
Yeah, Wichita.
And my
that's Midwest.
Yeah,
But-
I think it started in. All right, so
you know what this was?
their headquarters, and forgive me, everybody, I'm still trying to get over the cold I brought home from fucking Nashville.
That always happens when you travel.
Yeah, it started in Ohio, I believe, and it is Christianity. It's like non-denominational, but it is also now deemed to be a cult.
I think it's pretty big here in Missouri. I'm pretty positive. I've met people I've worked with that said that they grew
You're
up
in Missouri.
Do they have like
Yes, I
do
am.
they have like group homes where like the single men will all like
Yeah.
share a house and the single women?
I don't know.
I haven't seen firsthand. It was literally people I talked to.
Gotcha. I hear
hear
Dusty. Is he coming to get the story?
Hold on, he just wanted to go get his cigarettes. I don't know. Here, speak. shit.
What?
Sometimes I walk around my apartment on my knees to
I had to
imagine what life
unplug
is like as
my
a midget.
headphones.
She's just messing with her sound.
So,
But yeah, like my parents actually met in the Way Ministry, and it was like they have their own businesses, they have homes where all the
I can't
believers
hear
will
them.
live together. They give away all their possessions to the church. It's yeah.
That is
It's not even really a church. It's fellowships. Some areas they'll save up and like build a building,
well, where
but
do they
for the most
worship at? What kind of do they worship at, like a Baptist temple, or do they worship at like a
no
Catholic church, or what?
fellowships take place at people's houses.
Okay, that right there is a clue that that's not normal.
You're just getting
That's how it was my whole
You
life.
got to do it on the computer, soundboard, and on
Now,
in StreamYard
what's
within StreamYard.
I also heard with like the way. Have you ever seen
That
like that
button right
fish
there.
on
I
the
already
back of the
did
cars?
that. I
Yeah,
did. I
that's
did
cool.
it in StreamYard.
Hi, Dusty. Can you hear us yet? I think they're still messing with the they can't hear us.
So just
Yeah,
do it
no,
on
I
the
heard them
computer.
talking to each other,
Yeah, you
so
could do
I kind
that.
of gave them their
Yeah.
space.
The link will be pinned.
We can hear them, they can't hear us.
Okay.
I'm looking
I
for like
tell that so
so
he can just go get on his computer.
the
I could
way
guys
the
to
way
put speakers.
Go ahead, Beth.
the Way Ministry, they're kind of like minimalists. Okay, like that's why they didn't ever really have a church, is because they didn't believe in having a ton of shit, you know. They gave away a lot of shit.
So
Um,
why do you view it as a cult then instead of some type of actual
it was
Christian ministry?
it was deemed we don't listen, it was deemed to be a cult.
That
We
was
don't
it. I don't think it's. Of course, it didn't start out as cold. Everything starts out with good intentions. I think it. Hold on. Let me see if I can.
Well, Beth, were you manipulated by the cult or your parents or what?
I was.
I had a very rough childhood. Very
Mm.
rough childhood. I'm looking for like their affirmation or whatever where it says, you know, what they believe so that I can explain it
So to
in
this
their
day,
words.
they're still around.
Yes. My parents met when oh, hang on. We got a special guest. Welcome. Holy shit, thank you. It's good to see you. Kazak, tell your story about what happened at Speakeasies, please.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Dusty, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Not too bad. But pretty much what it is I'm just gonna literally start and be completely honest. So I drank a lot tonight, and I was like, well, I want to talk to people because I have no friends where I live. Well, anyways, the only person, well, I was watching the Andrew Wilson and Connor, and then Andrew, he rated Speakeasy. So I was on Speakeasy's channel, and I dropped a $20 super chat, and I was just like, hey, man, open a StreamYard so we can talk to you or whatever. And then I started getting hate, and I cannot pinpoint exactly who said it. Well, I can pinpoint this. This girl named Alicia said I was on the bail list, and I was like, "What's a bail list?" And they're like,
Alicia,
"Well,
that's his wife.
that's what I heard." But then, I asked why I'm
Did you
on the
catch
bail
that?
list,
Did you know
and
he had a bail list?
No.
oh, I don't know what the bail. The only probation I know that I'm on is from Sarah, and that's because I kind of said, "Hey, I'm putting myself in a 30-day timeout," and I've honored that. But anyways, she said that I was on a bail list, and then I said why or whatever, and I can't remember if it was Alicia or someone else, but someone said you were on that channel with that meth head, and I was like, That's fucked up.
That is fucked up. It's fucked up that you like took a bullet for that shit. Like I have no issue with them calling me names. I'm fine with that. But
Well,
Yeah,
how
yeah.
fussy of them.
I'm not. And you know um, Katie and Beth, they both asked like what would have done that. Well, the last time I talked to Speakeasy, he was making a comment about how he's converting to Orthodoxy. Then I jumped on his thing and I was like, "Hey, man, why Orthodoxy, not Catholicism?" And that's when that one girl, oh man, what's her name? The one that used to raid your chat all the time. I can't remember her name, but she was on the Crucible side. But she used to jump in your chat, and then you're like,
Paige.
Paige, yes, that was the
Oh.
night that me and Paige had like our little one-on-one. But then before that, I think Speakeasy might have got upset with me because it was a night that Trippy was like hammering them, and then I jumped on, and I didn't really hammer Speakeasy, but I was on the panel and I was kind of against them, but I don't know. Anyways, I'm on the bail list. You're the meth head. I don't fucking know. So I don't know why I even subscribe to him anymore.
Did you see the piece Adonis Paul did on him?
oh my
I did
goodness.
not, but I did recently subscribe to his channel.
Yo, I started watching that. I was dead in the first 5-10 minutes.
Adonis is a funny guy. These animated guys like him and Trippy are pretty funny.
I was like,
Okay,
what am I
the
watching?
comparison with the dancing, the what movie is that?
Oh,
Silence
that
of
was
the
Nick.
Lambs.
That was Nicolina's.
Nicolina. Yeah, she did a thing
Oh,
with Silence of the
Nicolina.
Lambs.
Yeah, that
Okay.
Silence of the Lamb
No,
bit was
that's
Nicolina's.
That was
that's
amazing.
great.
I saw a funny
Can you hold it down for a second?
channel that
Be right
was.
back.
Yeah,
Keep talking.
I mean, can I
I saw a
control
funny thing
anything?
where like someone, I think it might have been you, Dusty, was like, Speakeasy would rather suck a dick.
Oh yeah, Destiny's Dicks to be specific.
Yeah, and it was because who's that man daughter relationship, whatever.
The Thorpes.
Yeah, it was Grace. And he's like, looking at you, Grace, I think I would rather suck Destiny's. I'm just like, that's gay, bro.
Yeah, his reasoning behind it was great or odd.
Well, he was
too.
embarrassed
Like,
because she called him out for living in a basement and having those lights. And then Dusty's like, look at the paneling. I know exactly what that is. I can do that
Hey,
whole fucking
How long
basement.
ago was it that this happened at Easy's? I want to find it.
oh, right before he came in here. So
I jumped on, what is it now? 30. Dog, it might have been 40, 45 minutes ago. I don't know. Do they have a back? Can you
If it was right
backtrack the
before you
chat?
got on here, yeah, I can figure it out.
Oh, okay. So I got on the chat. I think maybe 35.
Oh no, I can't go that
ago.
back. Go that far back in the chat, but I can do a little rough mathing.
Oh, well, speak. I dropped that $20 super, and he didn't even acknowledge. He didn't say nothing about it. So you're not going to get that.
he's been here for about 30 minutes.
I mean, did Speakeasy even say anything about you, or it was just all in the chat?
Yeah, it was in the chat. I dropped the super chat, and he never bought it. He didn't shout out the chat or nothing like that. It was
I
it
wonder
was
where
literally his, I guess, his wife, and then yeah, I'm on a bail list, so no one's gonna
What's your
pay for
bail?
that. I
Yeah,
don't
did
know.
they say how much?
No,
They didn't even tell you how much? What the fuck?
no.
You got to go to court first.
I'd rather just unsubscribe and not watch his stuff anymore. I don't know,
That works.
It's
but
fucked up.
it just got me that someone, and I want to say it was Alicia, but it might not have been. It might have been a fucking random person, but they were just like, "You're on the Meth Heads channel." I'm just like, they're talking about fucking Dusty because what other white male do I talk to? It's either
And they call him that all the time. You know, it's all stupid. That's shitty though that you gotta get that you get punished for who you're friends with.
well, I don't even know what they were talking about necessarily. I was just I'm like, man, I haven't talked to
And
Steve
that was
Levy in a while.
their reasoning too, because you were on the channel. That's yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't
Also,
know. I mean, it's his channel, his rules, whatever. But he was just what they were doing is he was making comments on the video. He was watching a video of him and this black guy, and the black guy was
We
it
watched
was
that too.
yeah. Yeah, that's all it was. Is he was just making video comments, and I'm just like, open a StreamYard, let us in. And I'm on the bail list. Apparently, Dusty is fucking addicted to meth, and I'm blacklisted, and I don't know.
I wonder how much my bail would be.
it's funny how they stole the bail bonds thing and then
That is hilarious. That was
insulted him in the same like breath, basically.
Well,
Well-
I mean, Andrew stole it from me first.
Yeah. His was big though.
Well,
Yeah.
Dusty, you got a bail list too, don't you?
he created the bail list.
Oh yeah, I made the bail list.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
that's
I think
Fuck
funny.
yeah, dude.
on.
It's
Well-
the inmate roster. Yeah, I don't have a bail list. I have an inmate roster, and they get bond.
Well, I never literally. I've
Bond,
never been put on a
bail.
list before. The only thing with me and Sarah is just like I felt bad that I kept like not controlling myself, and I'm like, I'm gonna give you 30 days, and she was just like, that's fine. And then we talked about it, and she's like, as long as you're sober, and I'm like, nope, 30 days.
As long as you're sober.
Sometimes when he's drunk, he
He
doesn't
likes to.
think before he speaks.
Oh,
No,
I
he
think I
does.
heard him.
He knows exactly what he's doing.
I think
Yeah,
I
yeah.
heard him
Every now and then, I will be like, don't do this, and then I do everything I want to. I'm like,
I do
you
the
give
same thing.
into the
I do the same. I know exactly what that's like. It's like, why am I doing this while you don't stop doing the thing?
yeah. And then you wake up the next day, and you're like, oh my god, I'm so glad. No, I did everything bad. Everything bad that I
the
didn't want to do. I
intrusive
did.
thoughts one.
They don't just win; they get the gold crown.
We still like
Maybe
you.
intrusive thoughts don't get to win.
I'm sorry I thought you were a spy at first.
Well, I am actually a spy. Who'd you think I was spying for? Oh, you thought I was a Crucible spy, right?
DOC. You're a DOC spy.
Oh yeah. That's what I'm doing actually. Is I'm like Beth, you've been okay, but I watched you break those rules a couple times, so
Rules.
Eh,
What rules?
That's why
Laws.
you were asking all those questions about penis the other night.
I don't remember that night, so just let it be.
Oh my god. Do you legit not remember that?
I do, but
Mm.
you guys like tried like hammering me, and
That
I'm
was-
just like,
You were hammering us.
whatever. Anyways,
I was
fun.
not getting
Go-
hammered by anyone.
Okay, Zach, that was the most fun I've had in a long time. So you're good. Don't worry.
I try to give you guys fun. Oh my god, cat hair. I got a stupid cat.
I know, I saw it.
Yeah,
They're
she
trying to
makes
get your
bread.
attention.
She makes bread behind me, and then I go to
Mhm.
like touch her stomach, and then she like wants to grab my arm, and I'm pretty sure she's autistic.
We have an autistic cat too.
Are you serious?
I mean, I'm not sure if she's autistic,
Oh.
How do
but
you feed them? How do you feed your autistic cat? Because my cat, if I change the food, they go on a hunger strike, and it's like, am I a bad cat owner, or am I animal cruelty? Like, how do I?
I
handle
can't
this?
give them if I give them wet, like the wet food or whatever, they are we have 2 cats. They're very demanding of it after that, so I don't do that.
Yeah.
But the dry
Mine,
food, God forbid you change the dry food and
They're not bad with the dry food. They have one
oh,
dry food
mine
around
are
here that they
horrible.
won't touch. Actually, nothing will touch it. I don't know. Was the cheap stuff at Dollar General. I don't know what's in that, but nothing wants to eat it. So I was like, well, that must be pretty bad.
Yeah, if even the possums won't touch it, you know there's something wrong.
Yeah,
You have possums, Beth?
Yeah, I do.
she has
And
ever
raccoons
like-
too.
giant, and I have a giant raccoon I'm dealing with right now.
Do
I'm
you
waiting
jump
for
at
him to
the
come back
possums
so
to
I can
scare
give him
them?
some hot dogs.
Do you scare the possums so that they play dead and then you pick them up and rock them like a baby until they wake up?
No, they're in
Oh.
my heating ducts, so I can't quite grab them.
What's a heating duct? I'm a
What?
city boy.
The things that go from your furnace and deliver the hot air around the fucking house.
That's where your possums
you-
are?
I
They're
have
Oh.
I have at least 4 in my heating system. It's a problem, a big one.
And then you go to grab them and they play dead and they're in the middle of the duct and you're like, what do I do?
Oh, I forgot. You sent me a picture of that. They're actually in like your vents. your
Under
duct-
my floor in
Yes.
the vents. Yes.
Yeah. That would
Are
freak
you in
me
West
out.
Virginia, Beth?
I'm in New York. Like the country part of New York, though, not Mike 23 New York.
There's possums in the cold weather of New York. I thought possums were
Yes.
a warm weather animal.
No, we got lots of possums and raccoons and foxes and coyotes and deer and yeah.
Holy shit! If I had a possum in
mink.
my
Holy shit, I have a mink from hell. It's
that screams at night,
it's in my ceiling.
a mink.
A mink. It
I
killed
think we have
half of my
different. I think we
like
have
a
different
weasel.
views on minks. A mink to me is like a giant cat. What the
No,
fuck
no,
is a mink?
no. You're thinking minks. You're thinking minks with an X. This is a mink. It's like a weasel.
And they're in your roof?
Yes, it fucking got in under my roof.
Don't they hunt rabbits? They need to be on the ground finding holes to kill rabbits.
They'll eat anything,
What they eat.
and including
You
half
should have
of my
heard
chickens.
Grid's talking
Beth,
about. Were you there for
Beth-
Grid talking about hunting
Yes.
prairie dogs?
Yeah, that's when I was waiting to see if we were gonna
Oh,
find
yeah.
out what clips were against
Beth,
me.
Beth, when you were a little
I-
girl, did you ever hear that story about the big bad wolf and the 3 little pigs?
Of course,
And what was the first pig's house made of?
straw.
Exactly. And the second one's house was made of sticks. And that's where you were. You're like, I'm not getting my house blown down. I'm going to make my house out of sticks. And that's why you got fucking weird ass animals crawling in your ducts in your fucking
Nah, it's just what
ventilation
happens in the
system.
country.
It's what happens when you live in farm country.
That
Yeah.
is so
Unfortunately.
weird. That is so weird. I could not imagine.
Especially
having-
if they start at least around here, if they start
when I
they
was in
started
St. Louis,
messing with the wild, like clearing areas out and putting in apartments and stuff like that. That'll move them right into your neighborhood.
That's exactly kind of what happened. They didn't put in anything, but there's several fields around me that were owned by an old couple and they died. And one of the big farmers in the area bought the fields and he turned them for the first time in like 3 years. And now I have a wildlife problem.
yeah, you need to get the hell out of there. That is so weird. Like if I
Where do you live?
so when I
In the
lived
middle of
St.
a
Louis,
city?
when I
What?
lived in
Oh,
I
wait.
live in Missouri. I live in
I
Missouri.
forgot that you said Missouri.
Yeah, Dusty knows where I live. But when I was living in St. Louis, we had a raccoon that used to live in our trash can, which was super weird. But one day, I decided to be ballsy, and I took the trash can and I threw it on the ground, and then I took a pack of bologna and I put it on the outside, and then I watched the raccoon come out and eat the bologna. I'm just like, that's the cutest thing I've ever seen in the world. I can't do anything to this guy. I love him. But anyways,
I Right now, I've got a giant raccoon that is very friendly. Okay, like it acts like people have been feeding it its whole life. It came right to my door and was like chattering at me, and it took me 10 minutes to get the bastard to go away.
Well, the raccoons are pretty much. Excuse me.
He wants to eat my chickens, and I
They are
can't let that happen.
cartoon characters that will eat your chickens. They will eat all of your chickens.
You know what, Beth? Did you just
That's why I got
dry
him hot
puff a
dogs.
cigarette?
Huh?
Oh, there you go. You're lighting it. No, I thought I saw you take a dry puff of the cigarette. But yeah, man, I would take a raccoon over chickens because they have more personality. They're more humane. Chickens are
We
just stupid. Chickens are like
chickens are
Chickens
not
are
food.
stupid.
What?
No, chickens are stupid.
They're not
Yes.
that stupid, but at least they lay eggs. We raised raccoons before. We hand raised 3 of them, and they were the coolest pets I've ever had in my life. Like, for real, absolutely loved them. The one boy, we named him D'Artagnan, and like he came around for years because eventually we'll let them go
How did
outside.
you end up
Chicken
just
or
raising?
raccoon?
I don't ever like. How do you end up just raising raccoons? Like, where did you find these raccoons? People always just finding raccoons and like little kittens and like this stuff just shows at like up at people's front doors.
So, someone who was friends with my aunt, like we all lived in one house, my mom, my aunt, myself, my daughter. And someone who was friends with my aunt, their dog had killed a raccoon, and there were 3 babies with the mama. And the babies were okay, but mom was dead. Holy shit.
What?
Hi, Sarah.
What's up?
Hey, Zach, are you sober?
I am so happy that the first thing Sarah says is hey Zach.
Aw, I only came up here because I saw you. I was just catching up on 2X, and I heard what you said about I'm on parole, and I was like, aw.
Okay.
Dude, Sarah, Speakeasy now has a bail list.
Oh, I heard that part. I thought that was funny. Everybody trying to be like Flo, man. Everybody trying to be like Flo.
Well, that's the thing,
They didn't
Sarah.
even tell him what his
How are
bond
you? It's
was.
very nice to see you. Yeah, I thought it was weird that I was bored and drunk and lonely, and I'm like, Speakeasy's on, and Andrew pushed his crucible over there. But yeah, when they said that I'm on the bail list, I literally went to his channel and I saw no bail list. And then somebody, and I don't know if it was Alicia, I can't remember what the person's name was. I wasn't paying attention because I didn't think much of it. But they're like, well, you were on that meth heads channel. And I was just like, fuck. And then ever since then, the power to Dusty, his life has been ruined. He is determined to find out who the fuck said that.
Is
I
that what
don't
he's
even
doing?
know. I'm gonna self delete any second.
Why does it matter who said it? More so the fact that
Don't
it was
do
said.
Good point. And then
Yeah.
that's when I saw.
But
Well,
no,
that's
it
when I
matters.
saw.
It does. It only matters who said it.
You just want the screenshot.
Well, I just want to
should've
know her name.
If
Well,
you guys want,
That's-
maybe tonight never happened, and I can try again tomorrow and bring it back up.
Well, we could play the game. It's worth figuring out how much your bond is.
Oh, my bond is probably like fucking $1 because no one on Speakeasy knows who I am, which makes it weird that I'm even on the bail list because
Well, I got news for you.
what?
They
You
figured
should
it
have
out.
asked how much didn't you send him $20?
What's my bond lit? What's the
So, like,
news,
well, how
Dusty?
much did my $20 go towards then? Like,
Yeah.
even more so, do you want to be unbonded at this point?
I'm just
If you
curious.
didn't do anything wrong and you're just panel surfing at your will, and somebody holds it against you because you're panel surfing, as it is your right to do so. There's enough fucking internet out there for the world. Why would you want to go and hang out on a channel that does that?
Well, I think the thing is and I was telling them the last conversation I had with Speakeasy he was talking about orthodoxy, and I'm like, hey man, why orthodoxy over Catholicism? And then someone jumped on and called him literally hardcore TOS. I'm not gonna say it, and I'm just like, holy shit, that's awkward. What are the odds that they say it after I talk to them? But then I think the chat that I had before that was Trippy was on there, and I think I backed up Trippy, and he got upset about that. So I just think
Uh,
Speakeasy doesn't like me. I'm one of those,
Okay,
and
Zach,
that's
how dare you have your own opinion? You
Mhm.
fucking asshole. How dare you?
you're supposed to shut your mind off and just ride on autopilot with what everybody tells you to do.
Mm-hmm.
you're right. You're right. Rob Noor is right, and I think Andrew Wilson is God, and Speakeasy is a nice little in between. God damn it.
In between male to female transition.
Oh my
Mascara.
gosh.
I just like hearing
That's
people
what
You could
argue,
see it
but
though, couldn't you?
what Dusty, did you find out what my bail price was?
He's still
They
searching.
said it's $100. They said to just pay it to me is weird. I'll put my cash app over here.
She,
Are you serious?
No, okay, Zach.
Absolutely.
It was the bail was to me to pay to my cash app.
but
Flo's
my
trying
cash
to
app is right there on screen, right by
Yeah,
my
Katie's
name.
is right there on screen.
So,
Every now and
so
then
is mine. I mean, God, what am I, chopped liver?
I like to try on my suits, and then sometimes people knock on the door, and I take my suit off real quick, and it's really embarrassing, and that's how I answer my door.
your birthday suit.
Yes.
How do you take your birthday suit off?
Well, I take it off with a pants
Slowly
first.
and sensually.
Wait, where's Marte when you need him?
Hey,
Bring the
Marte.
baby oil.
Hey, you know what's funny about Marte is like he was
His
joking and
list.
laughing on your channel when he talked about like his situation, and now he's just so mad about it.
He's very
There's
defensive,
like
isn't
an hour stream, isn't it? Wasn't it like a throwdown Thursday or
he?
something?
Mhm. Yeah.
Of
And he brought that to me. He wanted to go ahead and do that prompt because he's like, let me just get it out of the way and
Oh,
offer the place for them to come attack me on it. And of
And it
course,
was it
that
was
stream
funny.
was hilarious. I was in tears
great.
watching it.
that whole show got sexual real quick.
But it was
The
funny.
tension between Flo and Marte, is superb gay shit.
He
at
was
its finest.
blushing
And 10th man
so
talking
bad.
about bombing himself.
But it was all in good fun, and now all of a sudden Marte's like,
Defensive.
Dude,
yeah.
no,
Now
this is
Marte's
crazy.
like, call me a bundle of sticks, and we're gonna fight. And it's just like, dude, like, just that was your past, man. Just own it.
He should have just rolled with how he had rolled with it.
Mm-hmm.
It gets weird. Okay, so a couple weeks ago when I was it was Halloween. I was debating over at Grids and I showed up early and Marte came in early and we were just waiting for everybody else to show up. And fucking Marte, now in that stream on your channel, Sarah, 10th man talks about the short that he made and how he bombed himself like 3 times and how we all saw it, his video and shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Fucking Marte comes on and he starts talking about how he claimed that he didn't know that existed and he just watched me watching his video because I was on a 10th man panel and like he gave me shit about it. It was wild. What is that, Dusty?
Cereal.
Matt.
Cereal?
Wow, looks a lot different than last
Love
time
it.
I saw
But yeah, though, he like tried to claim he had no knowledge of it and I embarrassed him and shit. And I'm like, dude, I told you about this months ago. What are you even talking about? It was weird. I don't know why he did it that way.
Because he's probably trying to play like I didn't know that existed, and then I suddenly saw this.
He just wanted to point out that I saw him wanking.
Jerking off.
Yes.
Yeah, we all saw it. Marte, cum shot was great.
I
8
did
out of 10.
not.
8 out of 10.
And in all reality, like, even if Marte did even more gay shit. Like, it's funny, we joke about it, but it doesn't affect any of our lives. Like, we really don't care, Marte.
Right. You got to learn to laugh at yourself. If you can't, life is going to be fucking miserable.
You got to
Yeah.
troll the trolls, man. I told this to Marte back when he first called me about this whole thing, when those guys were attacking him on Twitter, and he called me and he's like, like, what should I do? Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, dude, just troll the trolls, roll with it. Tell them, be like, look, like, you like my gay porn. Like, maybe we should hang out, connect sometime. If you
Yeah.
you can gay them away. If you go with the gay narrative and like just roll with it in a very condescending manner, they'll go away because they won't want to respond to your gay whatevers, right? If you're like,
But then,
man, did you like my dick in that? Did you like my cum shot? Like, wasn't it great? Like, they'll go
Oh.
away because they don't want to answer those questions.
What's even better is if he'd be like, "But,
Mhm.
uh."
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Oh, they'll run. They'll leave him the fuck alone real fast. They'll be like, "Stop! I'm sorry."
I've heard that shit with Rob, and he kept coming back.
Oh, God.
but as long
Did
as
he
he
start
responds,
breathing harder?
as long as he responds, he's gonna have a fucking reaction from it because
Yep,
it's fun.
that's what they want.
He's gonna have a fucking
That's what they want out of him. They want to make him mad and get him upset. And if like, I love the response of no response, or I'm a troll and I'm a roll with it. That's why you're fucking the moderator is a fucking meme in our chat. You're fucking the
Mhm.
moderator. Like, we just roll with it. You want to say stupid shit about me? Fine. I'm gonna make money off of it. Watch me.
Yup.
whatever happened to that
That
guy.
was like funny in the moment because you were just like kind of like blink,
Do
blink,
do 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 do
blink
do
with
do.
your cup, like do 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 do, like.
I put my lip gloss on.
Okay.
Yep.
You're talking about when
Get out the
Andrew said
baby
that
oil
because
and do your hands again.
Mm-hmm.
it was Andrew that said that with what's his face.
What?
It was Andrew's debate with I can't remember his name, but he was the one that was like, "You're fucking the moderator."
Oh, it was
Right?
based Oracle.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was
base
funny.
oracle.
Mm-hmm.
But who was that strong accent guy? The one that gave you your name?
The
Hormaxer.
Hormaxer.
Oh
Yeah.
Lord, that
What the hell happened to
He
him,
gave
man?
you your name?
Yeah, I'm the Raging Tomato because of the Hormaxer.
Yeah.
What
So
is
what
the
happened?
story behind that? I don't know the story.
When I
Okay, let's hear
first
it.
started playing on YouTube, I started over on Playing with Fire on their speed dates. And
PFW.
Alex had me come on to jump in on a speed date, and the Hormaxer was like the next guy up. And we started speed dating, and he was like, "You want to go to the swingers club with me? The sex club? Yeah, you like that? You want to go to the sex club?" And I'm like, "No, not particularly. Like, does this work for you? Is this like, obviously I was very rejecting in my form." And the next time I was on a panel with Hormaxer on Alex's, I think I'm pretty sure it was Alex's show, Hormaxer was just started getting mad at me and irritated just because I wasn't obviously very responsive to the weird shit he says like that. And he's like, "Your face is red. You look like a tomato. You're the fucking raging tomato." And the chat started calling me that, and people started doing it. Like, they thought they were making fun of me. And I was like, dude, I love that fucking name.
What happened to him though? Is he dead now?
No, he's still up and rocking.
You sure?
He just he canceled he's lost so many channels, like he has to keep restarting again and again and again. So
He's so
you can never
gross.
keep track of him until he like pops up again, and you find, like, if you say his name 3 times, he'll probably show up.
In the window
But
at nighttime in my bathroom with the lights off,
no, I'm
a
dead
candle lit.
serious. And we've done it before on my panel, and next thing you know, here he comes. But
Hormaxa, come get me. Oh shit, he's there.
but
Where's the
but
raging tomato?
he's had to start so many new channels, you can never keep track of him. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you want to keep up with them every now and then, and just to go poke in and have some new material to make fun of. But then has to keep starting a new one, and you just never, he like renames it something completely different. And you just takes forever to find him until he pops up again.
Yeah.
But They called me the Hormaxer Tamer for a while because when he was popping up on my like on my panels, like I was the only person that could get him to like calm down and chill and stay for a
Well,
little
you was
bit.
a moderator. You got to be the moderator.
The
You know, you're the
moderator, you're fucking the moderator. But yeah, my entire name came from Hormaxer because he was insulting me. The chat started making fun of me for it, and I was like, I'm gonna fucking own that name and make money off of it. And later on, I mean, I changed my handle name, obviously. Like I didn't have a channel, but my chat name. I changed my chat name, and then eventually, like when I started my channel, it was already that's what everybody knew me as. The
well,
Raging
maybe
Tomato.
maybe
It's
I should
always
change
best
my name
when.
to the Raging Meth Head. Right, Dusty?
Oh God.
He's too busy diving in that bowl of
That is
cereal.
crazy.
Dusty's obsessed. He's like, let me find who the fuck said I was a meth head.
Yeah, that part I think is irritating. I mean, I don't know if Dusty is officially a meth head. I'm sure Katie can inform us of whether he is or not, but that's the like
No,
the
I'm sure they just say that because of the history.
Well,
right. But even
well,
at that, I
Dusty,
find that to be the low grab insults on YouTube, like is to revert to or refer to like drugs. You're either a drug head, an alcoholic, or a whore. That's
well,
Yeah,
it.
that
Dusty and
checks
I
out.
on his channel, we've had a couple conversations, and it's mostly his prior incarceration experience and me being a correction officer, and then his drug detail. But it's like legit, normal man to man conversation. It's nothing like, man, you want to do some fucking meth? Yeah, man, where do we go? You know, it was nothing like that. It was just like,
Y'all were
oh,
doing
so
meth without me. Damn it.
You can't hold people's pasts against them when they're well. You can, but only to a degree, right?
Well, not only that, but Dusty doesn't present as a person that's high. If anything, like Speakeasy, the way he acts and how his eyes are always glazed over and his eyelids are like dopey looking. Like he would present that way more than Dusty ever would. Dusty is alert in the game. He's at
well,
least coherent. Right. Right now, he's probably off watching
Kind of
10 million
sounding
other
like
shows.
Paul enslaved.
2 other
Right.
shows and eating cereal, but I heard my name.
Mm,
I'll give it to Speakeasy. Speakeasy was not the one that called Dusty meth head.
method.
It wasn't him. It was either
He probably made the
Alicia
bail list though.
Yeah,
or it might have been just a random person in the chat. But yeah, I'm on the bail list, so I will never talk to Speakeasy again because who's gonna bail me out? No one there knows me besides the fact that like every now and then I super chat Andrew, but what
Well, even at that, like it's not even a legitimate reason to put you on bail. Like I said, like if because you're a panel surfer, Kazak, right? You don't have your own channel. And you're a glorified panel surfer. Nothing wrong with that. And
yeah.
you're also a generous donator. Anyone would be an idiot to block you out.
That's what I was about to say. That was probably a
real.
really dumb move.
I
Yeah.
think it's hilarious. It shows how gay some of these people are.
And
yeah,
and
his
why
dono bars
the
are
reason why is
$300
because
like
you're hanging out on Dusty's show. Like that's
Yeah.
the most hardest thing I've ever heard in my life. Like I
yeah.
could see if you specifically said something to Speakeasy directly that was very like that to me is the only reason why you should bail bond
Or like
people.
what Beth did.
Damn it, Beth, what'd you do?
Oh,
That's just nothing.
do you want to tell her,
What'd,
Dusty? You tell her,
what'd
'cause
she
I'm not
do?
sure. I'm
What
not
did
sure what I
Beth
did
do?
this
I want
time.
to know too.
Oh, that time that she laughed and farted at the same time on accident.
No, she didn't.
What?
No,
You're a laugh farter,
no,
so
it's
no
not
shit
even. It's not
like
even
A
that
that.
laugh
story. I was just
farter.
doing shit.
I didn't mean to be so close to Andrew Wilson when I did it. Okay, no,
You farted on Andrew Wilson?
no, we're just fucking around.
Yes, you did.
However,
No, we're not.
I did apparently say something very bad in a conversation with Mr. E, which makes no fucking sense to me because I don't think I said anything bad, and it's funny because I was accused of calling the Crucible a cult the only one who used that word in that conversation was Mr. E.
Yeah, she's getting heat because she responds to heat.
Beth,
He came
I
in.
literally said things that I can never run for public office because of things that I said. So are you at that
Yes.
level?
Well,
Starting with my
You're in the
panel,
right crowd
Kazak.
then.
Huh?
You're in the
fucking
right crowd
Marte
then.
can jack off on his chest and go for governor, so or mayor or
Mayor,
whatever.
mayor.
Just the way she said it.
I'm sorry. How could any? I would never. Okay,
It's
I don't know
gonna
how
make
small his
excellent
town is.
campaigning material.
Marte is closeted gay. He's not out here. He's out here fishing for somebody. Like, did you call me gay?
He's not even that
Did you call me
closeted,
gay?
man.
Well,
He
you know what
jacked
though?
off. Who's gonna
He
watch
could
that? Did you see him blush? How hard he blushes?
he could run for office and lean into the LGBTQ community.
Yeah, he
Dusty,
could
we,
do
we
that.
literally
Good.
just talked about this.
Stop
We
giving
talked
him
about
ideas, Sarah. No.
Hey, I want to see it happen. I want to see him come utilize the LGBTQ community as his polling group.
well, that's not an Andrew Wilson point of view.
Yeah, I
So,
don't think the
Or is
Orthodox
it?
Church is going to be too happy about that.
He'll be all
but
right.
Or
Dusty,
is it?
we just talked about this. We talked about how like the first time the first time Marte talked about like his experience was on Raging Tomato because I jumped on that panel and you know we were all laughing, good fun, and now all of a sudden, anytime anyone says Marte is like fucking gay, like he jumps on, he's like, I'm not gay, I'm not, I promise. Let me prove
What
it.
made?
I'll
Oh
prove
my
it.
God, he was in an argument for like 20 minutes, and his question that he kept repeating was, "What about me is gay?" or "What
No.
makes me gay?"
What? Yeah.
It's
What
like,
did I do
dude,
that was gay? Or
I
something?
heard you had an asshole jerk off instruction fucking video, bro. Like that's pretty. Like my ass, no one sees. Not even the doctor. The doctor, when I got out of the Air Force, I had to get a rectal exam, and and it didn't work because
You went back for
I
two of them for a second one.
because I just kept saying, I said, doctor, what's your number, man? Can I see you outside of hours? I just can't help it.
Jesus.
No, but like real talk, like my ass cheeks, they just tense up, and they're like, okay, it's not a problem. We'll just work it out later. And then they wrote on my exam, would
Work
not
it out
comply.
later.
His
No,
ass cheeks wouldn't comply.
no, my
Well, you gotta
legit.
be
When
like
I got
Marte
out,
and put some baby oil on it.
well,
Might
yeah,
loosen them
baby
up.
oil.
On the bright side, that doctor's wedding ring had been stuck for a long time. He finally got it loose.
No one ever touched. Even when I wash my ass, like I get close to my asshole, and I'm just like, I can't touch it.
Kazak, we need to work on the at what point is it too
Kazak,
much?
I use a loofah. What do you use to wash your ass?
I use a hand finger towel, you know, the ones that you use to scratch your back. It's like a 5 finger washcloth, and then
Oh.
I wash
Oh.
that area, and then I just avoid it.
What do you do with the what do you do with the
Hey, hey,
funny as
he
fuck.
puts a glove on to wash his asshole. I like it. Bring out
You-
the KY while you're at it.
And then I just avoid it.
here's a question, man. Have you ever listened to a Great Dane or someone like drink water?
Yes.
No.
Does that sound kind of familiar with like when you wash your ass cheeks, the slapping around? Okay, I'm
No.
done.
What the fuck?
My ass cheeks aren't that fat.
Oh,
Yeah, you
Yeah.
got some saggy ass cheeks or something.
Gotta make them clap, baby.
I got to
I
actually.
refuse to believe that somebody with Great Dane jowl ass cheeks
No,
got written up for not cooperating with a rectal exam.
okay, no. What I'm saying is a Great Dane drinking water is the, and then you wash your ass cheeks and it's just it's pretty simple. What a man, fuck you guys.
Hey, Zach, we gotta work on this. We gotta work on this.
No, we don't. Don't let her change you.
I'm not changing. I don't care
That's
what
right.
it is, man. I got an adjustable shower head.
What'd you
like
do with this?
Kazak
Wait,
the way
wait,
he
wait,
is, or
wait,
you
wait,
leave
wait, wait,
Kazak?
wait. What'd you do with that shower head, Kazak? Is that how you wash your asshole? Just
Oh,
blast from the past.
Only girls are into the shower.
That's
head.
why he doesn't touch it, because he
those shower
plunges
heads
that
are
bitch
awesome.
with the shower head.
Do
I'm
I
not saying
do I
anything about
wash the
showerhead.
swamp ass away? You better believe it, woman. Yeah, there's no swamp ass in this ass, but when I do the flapping, it sounds like a
The
familiar
flapping.
noise.
The flapping. Oh my
That's
god.
hilarious.
The ass
And
cheeks do the flapping. They're
Whatever.
flappers.
I
They're,
don't-
they're almost clappers, but
Okay,
now
They're
flappers.
here's a question too. How come a bad fart sounds like your butt cheeks are
Jesus
flapping
Lord.
around,
Oh
but
my
they don't?
God.
But
Why
they
why why does the
don't.
bad fart go?
You're gonna break the chair, Dusty.
But
What the fuck, K-Fac?
your your ass cheeks aren't actually flapping around, so why does it sound like that, Sarah?
It's air biscuits. They're air biscuits. They've got lumps in them. What do you
But
want?
why do they sound like flappering paper?
I have a question for the men
Flappering
on the panel
paper.
here.
That's your butthole opening and shutting at the speed of light, just like.
But why does it do that? Why, Colin? Why?
Beth is sitting here questioning why did she start this show? Like, wait, I thought we were gonna have a good topic.
Someone started clipping this conversation
No,
to make fun of us and then just quit.
I have it.
They're like butthole farts. What a bunch of gays!
I have a
These guys
question.
are weird.
I have a question for the men since we're on
Titled
this
it
topic.
Stupid
What the
Conversation,
fuck
so.
is the obsession with like farting in bed and then restraining your woman under the blankets as like
Dutch
what
oven?
the- Yeah, what is so
Because-
funny about this?
Dominance.
And you have not won, Dusty.
I haven't. So if you ever want to find out how strong a girl is, or if you could like attack and subdue her, try Dutch ovening her first, and she will show you how strong she is.
Hot diggity. Pun
No,
intended.
because it don't matter. Because if you don't get her under the covers, what do? You do this move right here.
Then
I
you punch
caught
her in the
it,
face.
I'm throwing.
Oh.
Caught it. I'm throwing. I'm caught it. I'm throwing. And then you throw the fart at them.
Okay,
and they're
Zach, that's
like,
poop. You can't throw farts. That's poop.
you know what?
He
at
just
least
farts
the
in
poop-
front of the fan.
at least the poop
Oh,
sticks. At least the poop sticks.
I'm starting to
flamethrower.
regret hitting that StreamYard link. I should have just closed my eyes and went.
Well, Sarah,
Oh.
how was your panel tonight? I saw that you guys had a. I saw Ryan and Clay, and you guys were.
Did
enjoying
Duck
yourself.
ever lose it?
Oh,
Duck.
Duck did. Duck
Duck-
bounced for like no
Yeah.
reason.
Isn't
He
he always
pulled the
just
typical fuck you bitch
lost?
and left. I never know what Duck is saying.
That man is starving his own brain for nutrients, and it's making him rage. He's got hunger rage, and he doesn't even know it.
Mm.
So what's the story on Duck? Because when I see him, he's like super nice. He's like,
Autistic?
he's like Kazak. He actually, this is gonna sound kind of gay, but
It
he
won't
was
be
the
the first
first
thing.
person. He was the first person, and it was in the chat, Sarah. I think it was the Gauntlet too, and I said something. He's like, "Hey, Kazak, I just want to say Happy Veterans Day," and I'm just like, "You fucking bastard! Like, we don't even know each other, and you." It meant something, you know.
He always welcomes people in the chat. This is where I get so lost with him. In the chat, in 1 minute, he'll be like, hello, welcome, hit the like, subscribe, send money, life's good. He's always so welcoming, but then he's like, fuck you, bitch. And I'm like, what the hell?
I
Like-
can't even tell if he's liberal or conservative. I don't know what his
I don't
views
even
are.
know if he knows what the hell he is, but he's always like, in 1 minute, he's so nice. And the very next, there's like this weird switch. And I have no idea if he realizes that's
Do you
happening.
know that the other one exists?
That's what I'm wondering.
Well, I know that like
That's a good-
I think it was a panel and we were talking about my probation and then he said, "Yeah, I can't have Kozak on right or Kazak on right now because blah blah blah." And then he's like, I saw him in the chat. He's like, "What did Kazak say? Can you repeat what he said? Say what Kozak said." And I'm just like, she's not going to, Duck, but because you were probably there, you fucking weirdo.
You fucking weirdo.
He's a strange one. That's
He's
for
always
sure.
been nice to me, so I have a hard
Yeah.
time. Like, I don't know.
Even
I see him be mean to other people, and it always disappoints me.
most of the time, he's mean to like the hardcore conservatives.
I think he thinks he has to be mean because sometimes like he'll just randomly throw out like the fuck you bitch out of nowhere when everyone's having a polite conversation. I'm like, Doc, like, dude, what the fuck, bro?
Sarah,
And
one time he showed up on your channel and I called him out and he showed up. His hair was sweaty, knees weak, mom's
I'm
spaghetti. No, I'm not getting. I'm
vomit
just
on
kidding.
your sweater already.
Mom's
But you
spaghetti.
keep on forgetting what you wrote down. The whole crowd was oh so loud. He opened his mouth, but the words
But
won't
the
come out. Time's up, over. Plow, snap back to reality.
Yeah.
Yup, there goes gravity. Yup, there goes
someone's a
gravity.
'90s chick. Nice job,
Yeah.
'90s girl.
I dated
No,
a guy when I was
okay.
like 18 who that's all we listened to ever was Eminem. But I learned to love Eminem, so I was like, all right, I'm good. But
Yeah.
you know,
Ex, all he
you know what's
listened to
funny?
was rap until we broke up. Then he listened to rock. It's like,
Yeah.
what? Why?
that's-
I love rock.
mhm.
Well, maybe
maybe that's
he
why
needs
he
me.
didn't listen
Yeah,
to it because he was trying to piss you off.
or that. Well, he always. I don't know. It was in the era of like, let's have the loudest freaking system ever in our
Oh, yeah.
car. Ugh.
I ruined Eminem for my ex-husband for a while. Cause like he used to fucking bump him nonstop. That's all I ever heard when I got in the car was fucking Eminem. And I like Eminem. Okay, I'm a big fan. But wow, like if that's all you're hearing, it gets old. You know what I'm saying? And so I told him I had a dirty dream about Eminem, and he stopped playing him for like a year and a half.
Jesus Christ. Well, I didn't want to like fuck Eminem, but what I was saying
Wait,
was
what?
like,
That
Duck.
was a pretty good. Did you actually have a dream about him, or did you
Yeah,
just
I
make that
did.
up?
Well, if I had a dream about fucking
Usually I keep
Eminem,
those dreams to myself. In this case, it was like I knew he was very
it's all good.
possessive.
I had
I
a dream about Kazak Dutch ovening me,
That-
but I punched him in the nose and got out of it. And then I threw the blanket over him and made him sit there in his own stench. And
That's
then
like
and
so
then he tried to
sexy.
scrub his ass, but then it started flapping and it bothered him, so he stopped.
All right, Sarah, you don't know how dirty I am and how much all that turns me
And
on.
I can
Sarah-
tell you, you're
Sarah-
probably really dirty if you're not cleaning your asshole.
I threw away his washcloth
Ooh.
before he got in there. So
Washcloths. Who actually owns washcloths? I don't.
no, your hand
Black people.
washcloth.
you literally have like a
Your
hand
butt
wash.
I was
scrubber.
just about to say black people.
Your
Yeah.
butt scrubber.
Okay.
Who I
Okay.
almost dropped the TOS, but I didn't.
Did
do it.
all
But
of you guys grow up using loofahs then?
I remember.
I
Luther.
grew up with a washcloth.
No,
Or
Because you-
I'm white.
washcloth.
We had a bar of soap. That's
A
it. We had a bar of
washcloth.
soap.
Yep. When I was a kid, we had a bar of
So-
soap and a fucking washcloth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, the washcloth was like.
in the water
The
fountain
women.
at school.
What'd you say?
That's
A bar of
96.
soap, a washcloth, and the water fountain at school.
Yeah. You know what's funny is we used to go to a restaurant when I was growing up, and it was white onlys on this side and black onlys on the other.
No,
that-
you did not.
You ain't that old, honey.
Yeah, you ain't that old, homie. None of
I'm
us
from the
buying that.
South. You never heard of Jay, Florida?
Nope.
What?
Dusty, look up Jay, Florida. Anyway,
Not gonna do
Sarah. Yeah, go ahead. Jay, Florida.
Okay, I'll get on
Sarah,
it.
so
No.
how come what I was trying to say is like why did Duck show up that one time on your show with no shirt on? That was so awkward. Do you remember what I'm talking about?
It's Doc. Like there is no look. You're
But-
trying to make reason out of an unreasonable person. I can't help you, bro. It's
I'm
better.
starting
You
to
will
wonder-
sleep.
No, you get
You
a
will
perfect.
sleep so much better if you just accept the fact that Duck is not normal.
Yeah,
Is he
he's
worse
not
than-
normal, and that's you can tell when he's talking because he's taking you. The reason he talks the way he talks is he's taking you through his brain. He's
Yeah, it's
taking
a
you
scary
literally through
place.
his thought process, and it's like
It's scary.
you just got to get to the other
Hey Dusty,
side.
look at Sundown Town while you're looking at Jay Florida.
I understand what a sundown town is. You didn't live in one.
So anyways, yes, that's what got me about what's the name, Duck, when I saw him is like, why is your shirt off? This is awkward. But he's like,
I'll bet Marte liked it.
oh, Marte was
He was
probably
in
like,
another
this is
video.
a perfect JOI video right here. I see this guy with his shirt
It would have
off.
been
and he's like,
funnier if Marte showed up with his shirt off
Wait,
too.
was Marte's? I did not watch Marte's video. I didn't see the 10th man thing of it.
Oh, we watched it and we saw it, and
Was
what
it
are-
instructional?
no,
Okay.
no. Go
It
ahead.
was just
Sarah.
recreational.
Dusty,
Okay.
if you look at
I
the
watched
years in the
all
town,
of it. I watched
Ooh.
all of it on my own time, but I had the volume down because I didn't want to hear his grunts and ugs. But I watched start to finish.
You should turn it up and see if he talks at all because
I don't want. I didn't want to. That was the one thing because I'm
Oh.
like, if I ever hear his voice again, I'll never be able to like unhear all of this shit. So volume down. I watched it for educational purposes to do some recon, and watched all the way through to the cum shot.
so Sarah, would you ever host?
Anyways.
Would you ever host Marte on your channel again for a debate?
With the shit talking he did, no.
So what was the shit talking that he did? Because I didn't see
Anyone
that.
that went and ran with shit talking on me after all of this
So
is
I saw Dusty. I think even verbatim, Dusty said to Andrew Marte, and Andrew was like, he's not part of the Crucible. So why
Yeah.
would Marte diss you? Why?
because he's
A pygmy.
stupid.
Well, why would Marte have a picture of Andrew as part of his background?
Well,
It's a
now,
fat
okay.
I
dude.
never saw his
Let's
background.
be.
Oh,
You know what the
This
funny
whole-
thing is
fat.
nobody gains anything from all of these people that are carrying the water. Like, not a whole lot of them are gaining anything back from him, right? At the
Well, you
very
know-
least, with me, like they had a panel they could go on. They had a platform. I would platform the fuck out of them all the time, always, without question.
Yeah.
Like I want to, like Andrew didn't do anything like that for them, only unless it was just convenient for Andrew, right? So,
I don't even know what made Andrew big. Like, I don't know what blew him up, but so
well,
Whatever.
Dusty would say it was bots, but
well,
Who,
you
Andrew?
I
know,
think it's the Whatever podcast and bot.
whatever, and then that Pierce
Fresh
Morgan
and Fit.
because
He did Fresh and Fit a lot.
I don't think that bots is what got him
I think
going. I
it
think
was
it's what
Pierce Morgan.
took
It
him
was
to the numbers
Pierce.
at now.
No, Pierce Morgan's newer. Trust me.
No, Pierce Morgan been around for a while, but if
No,
Pierce,
him going on Pierce Morgan is a
yeah,
newer
that's still
thing.
fresh.
oh, is it
Yeah.
Mhm.
fair?
Yeah,
It
that
was-
only just started happening. What, like less than 6 months ago?
Yeah. When I
Yeah.
heard that
But he
he was
throws
on the Whatever podcast,
he
I knew
doesn't
who
throw
that
he
was
doesn't
right
throw
away.
debate Andrew on. He throws entertainment. Am I wrong? That
For
when
what?
when Andrew was on Pierce Morgan, he debates a little bit, but a lot of it is entertainment because he knows the entertainment is going to get the followers. Am I wrong?
I don't
I think
know.
you're right.
I mean, yeah, I'm not.
He's
I'm
going
not
on
like-
Pierce Morgan and representing one side. He's probably. I mean,
He's been on there, I think, four times, and every
then
time
he's probably
he,
kind of representing one side of an extremist.
But
'cause
when,
you got
when
the
he
left
goes
and
on
right.
there, when he goes on there, instead of debating, what I'm saying is instead of debating, he goes on there and it's the entertainment, Andrew, and it's the entertainment as far as like what he argued with who's that really pretty blonde girl
Loren.
Loren, Tommy Loren. He argued with Tommy. He argued with Anna Kasparian, and then he didn't really argue. He didn't really argue with Dust. What was his name? Not Dusty. Not Dusty. Who's that fucking?
He better not fucking argue with Dusty.
Oh yeah, Dusty. If you're on Pierce Morgan, you probably just own that show and be like, all right, Pierce, it's my show.
Oh my
now, bitch."
god.
I'd be like, Pierce,
Can you
onion bagel,
please-
cream cheese.
No, it's
latte.
Destiny. Destiny. It was him and
Yes.
Destiny, and it wasn't really that bad of a debate. I'm just like, this.
Well,
is
they've
kinda-
already him and Destiny have been doing this for years.
Yeah.
So the Destiny,
call me
like it's
Destiny.
almost like it's almost like
They're gay.
no, it's almost like you're not doing anything new by having Andrew and Destiny argue. You're just
because
not.
they're gay.
No, because
It's
it's,
the same
just like
argu-
been there, done that, and they'll run down the same line of
But
logic
who's
every
better?
time.
Who's better at debating?
Uh,
Marte is the
who's
best.
better at debating between Andrew and Destiny? Well, they're like arch nemesis. They're like balanced.
I would say I literally I'd go with Andrew. Sorry, Dusty, but
I don't give a
Andrew I
fuck.
think is better than
I thought we were talking about
Destiny.
Dusty or Destiny.
Destiny.
Oh,
Yeah, Andrew is better than Destiny.
watch him.
Yeah, no, I'm fine with that.
But Destiny is good, but Destiny, like every time you talk about Destiny, it's like, well, he has these lawsuits and all these lawsuits and his
Well,
problems.
does that have anything to do with his debate skills though?
Exactly.
That's what I thought. And I'm like, no, but it's always Andrew versus what's that shit? Jubilee? Like it would be like Andrew
I
would
think
join
that's newer
Jubilee.
too. I think that's pretty fresh too.
Holy shit, I'm sorry I wasn't here 5 years ago, Beth.
Yeah, you're
You're
like
fine.
failing here, Kazak. Come on now, get on board.
Nah.
It's okay, Kazak.
You hear that noise? That was that was like I give up.
Kind of like Rob
Frustration.
Noir's
Noir.
little.
Oh my gosh. Anything-
That shit fucking
Does
kills me every
anybody else
time.
do that? Like be thinking, go,
So
And then you're like-
okay,
Rob Noor.
okay. So
breathing.
Noor. Let's get with him because he's there in Tennessee right now, right? Doing the modern day debate.
I think that's over.
That's over with.
Definitely.
And
Kazak, what
that's
day
over
is
with.
it?
And actually, I have something for this.
Oh, man. It's just the dumb. It's so bad, man.
Fuck you guys. No, I didn't know
I
it was
love
over
you.
or not.
Beth is officially a streamer if she's pulling clips and pulling them in the
made
middle of
that one myself.
conversation.
First clip I've ever made.
Beautiful.
Good job. And I'm glad that I got to be the butt of your joke.
I saw him do that and I was like, oh my god, yes. I did too. I hit up Dusty. I was like, how do I make a clip? Help me.
So, what did you think, Beth, of Rob's debates? Is it as good as Andrew made it out? Like Andrew said that Rob's the best, goddamn best.
World class
He's so good.
debater.
Oh, everything about Rob was
World-class
like
debate.
Rob needs to be the next senator of the fucking.
Well, I didn't watch them.
You didn't watch Rob's debates?
No.
Mm,
Think
I
so.
was a little sidetracked and busy, and it was really hot upstairs, so I was having a hard time hanging out in there because it was really hot.
So
And then,
who'd you watch?
somebody Dutch oven the upstairs.
I feel
um,
like if I would have been there, I would probably not have been watching the debates.
everybody was hanging out outside, right? And the conversation outside, the hangout was so much fun. I did try to go in for some debates, but it was so fucking hot. I'm talking about Grid's event, okay? Then when it came time for the modern day debates, the MDD stuff, debate con itself, I kept well, one day I got taken back to the B&B extraordinarily early and stuck there in the kitchen pretty much on Saturday. So I missed all of
They
Saturday's night.
grabbed you as a woman and said, "Go to the kitchen." I am so confused. I've never been to these functions, but
I didn't have a vehicle while I was there. Okay. And Saturday night, I was supposed to make dinner for everybody. So I needed a ride back to the B&B in time to make dinner and get dressed to go out with everybody in downtown Nashville. Agrolopolis was worried there were debates he wanted to see. He didn't want to miss them. So I was like, take me back when it's convenient for you, when it's a good timing for you. And he ended up I was only at DebateCon on Saturday for maybe 2 hours, if even that, before he took me back and left me there. And then
were you? Did someone traffic you? Are you
No.
part of human trafficking?
no,
I'm
No,
worried
but I
about
did
you.
She's actually undercover. She's a Fed.
Well, I'm
Gee.
worried about you.
dude, there
Beth.
was a
I mean,
Fed at DebateCon. Oh my god, Sarah! Holy shit, this
I
chick!
sent her. Duh.
Oh my god. On Sunday,
Sarah's
like
the Fed.
everybody was a little hungover and fucking I was exhausted and just like, oh. And
low key,
she,
I'm legit
dude,
a Fed.
you'll
So
like this. You'll like this story, Kazak. Okay, so
Yeah.
she was fucking. Oh, poor JS Urban Adventures was stuck sitting there, and this woman was spewing all kinds of stuff, and like she wanted everybody's government names. And like I plopped down in this chair across from where she was
The
sitting.
cut chair?
It was
sorry.
it was a very comfortable chair. We were in the lobby of the hotel, right?
I'll bet somebody used it as a cut chair.
Dude, she was I felt like a cuck in this moment, okay? Because
A cuck.
here
I
she
love-
is.
I love
Here
watching
she is
my wife
kissing
get
up to
fucked.
JS, right? And I plopped down in this chair, just like half dead. And she's wearing this red dress. And she looks at me and she starts talking to me. And I shit you not, she fucking spreads her legs
Ew.
and leans forward and puts her elbows on her knee and is talking to me. And her legs are wide fucking open.
I never had that experience. Why are you so lucky, Beth?
I'm sitting there like fucking, I think it was Jake Varr was standing next to me. He did an about face so fucking fast. Like, dude, you'd think somebody fucking slapped them. He just fucking
But
spun around.
She was a pretty girl.
She looked, dude, she was covered
Was
in
she wearing
bruises
underwear?
and like, oh man. She looked kind of beat up actually.
Okay. Okay.
Like she had been in an accident or something.
Jesus
and fucking-
Christ. So what'd you do?
I just sat there as she sat there with her shit just on full display.
Maybe she was a hooker.
That's what we thought. But
Probably.
like
I mean, if she's bruised up.
But nobody knew who she was. Like
nobody knew who
claimed
she
her.
was. She ended up at all of the Crucible events. And then, so on Sunday, right around the time that I'm like sitting here with her shit on display, everybody is now whispering that this woman is a Fed. Okay. And I'm not kidding you, within a half an hour of people talking about how she's a Fed, some guy walks into the lobby from outside, well dressed, hair done, smells good, and just walks over and is like, oh, so why are all of you guys here? And he's like, he looks at her and he goes, hi, I'm so-and-so, and goes to shake her hand. And I'm telling you now, she knew who the fuck he was. Absolutely.
Maybe she was being trafficked.
Yeah.
So Beth, is that
She was pissed off that he like he stepped in. Like she looked offended. Like, I don't need any help. You know, it was one of those kinds of things. But yeah, she sat there for like damn near 20 minutes with her fucking legs spread. Just.
So Beth, why do you think I'm a Fed again?
I never said you were a Fed. Thanks for telling me you're a Fed. Dusty, Kazak's a Fed.
Fed.
You did.
Speaking of Feds, I gotta get up and go to the farm tomorrow. I'm gonna go to bed.
The farm?
CIA farm down in Langley.
Okay. Well,
They call it the farm. It's the
Good luck
CIA
with your
training,
orders.
the Fed training. I don't know, something like that.
Good luck
Sarah, it's
with
good
your
to talk
orders,
to you
Sarah.
tonight.
Yeah, cause you're. I learned all about you not washing your asshole and flapping your cheeks and using the shower head to clean your butthole, and the doctor who couldn't put his finger up your ass because you couldn't unclench long enough. Yeah, it's been great. It's been swell, bro. Dutch oven right out the wazoo. I'm excited. I'm looking
Yeah,
forward
this
to
is
the next
amazing.
round.
You have a great memory, and I kind of hate that. And you'll use that all against me at some point, but it's okay.
That's okay.
You-
Let's remember Sarah said she requires 2 hands. I love you. That shit killed me.
Hey, Sarah. Sarah,
Yeah.
guess what? I got about 7 or 8 days left.
Sweet. And then you can jump on panel and have some more fun without saying bad words and making me delete yet another show.
I hate you so much, but I love you too.
Yeah. Hey, if you had a channel at risk for stuff like that, you would be upset too when people come on and do things like that.
I'm not going
Dude,
to stop
Sarah,
being a woman and doing that. I'm not going to do that to you. I haven't done it to Dusty, have I?
Sarah, the guys know how to mute, how to go back as soon as your stream's done, how to rewind to a certain point, and then mute
No,
that
I
section.
don't.
That only works at a certain point, though. If it's like after so many hours, you can't do it, and we
No,
often
I
go
don't
past
Okay.
that.
rewatch. I
If
don't
I do
rewatch
it,
anything.
I was
I
joking.
the last time when Kazak did that, I went and I had to remove it from that point beyond, and because it was
Oh,
like at 8 hours or whatever, it actually takes it out of the live column and uploads it as a whole new video, so you lose all of those views.
oh
You
shit.
lose all of the engagement and activity with it. You lose all of the analytics, like everything without like I have to delete the original live and then it's a copy of that up in the video section.
Fucking shit. Holy feel bad, Sarah.
Yeah, yeah, I will.
Yeah. No. I'm not gonna jump on your stream if I've been drinking. I promise you that.
Mhm. When are you not drinking, Kazak?
At least one day out of the week, and that will be the day that I jump on your.
There we go.
Yeah, let's schedule a Kazak session. I'll see you next year.
No, next year. How about 2 years?
Yeah. All right. Well, Beth, thanks for hosting. Thanks for letting me on.
Thank you for coming by.
I'm really happy you're doing your channel and stuff, and I'm really excited to see you kick off and good things happen.
Nothing's gonna fucking keep me down. Fuck that.
Never
I,
gonna
I'm,
give you up. Never gonna
I
let
am
you
not.
go.
I have horrible oppositional defiance. So,
Welcome to club. Welcome to the club.
and Dusty's working on making me meaner.
I know he's made me a bitch. Well, it was already there. I just didn't let it out. But fuck it.
Well,
Fuck it.
Sarah, as long as you hate me, I'll still support and financially support your channel because
I love you, Kazak. I just don't love your potty mouth.
I hate my potty mouth too. So we have something in common.
Yeah, keep those F slurs out your mouth, and we'll be just fine.
Frog and
You could say so many other things, Kazak, just not those words.
I love you too. Good
I
night.
love you too. Good night,
Good
everyone.
night, Sarah.
Good
Thank you
night,
for
Good night,
coming.
Katie. Good night, dork that's not even sitting there at his desk. He probably just left his thing on screen. All right, bye.
Here.
Bye.
So
He's
All
doing
right,
me a
what
huge
the
favor
fuck?
by
Let's
just
let's
leaving him.
talk bad about Sarah right now. Let's just start banging her really hard. So
Word choice, sir.
oh
Did
my
you
bad.
catch that one, Katie?
yes, I did.
No, I'm just kidding.
I think that was a projection of what Kazak wants to do.
Clearly. Hey, Kate. Look, she's a pretty lady. It's okay. No judgment from us.
No, I really like her channel, and I really liked her moderation, which kind of bothers me that everyone's like, she's a shit moderator. Like, how? Like, what about her moderation is bad? Like, she literally lets the people talk, and then when they get rude, she makes
I
them.
think it's because Well, for one, I don't know whether people are talking about the open panel part. That's completely different.
You've been a part of her open panels, right, Beth?
Yes.
Yeah.
I
So
haven't.
It's not. I mean, what she's
I'm
moderating
sorry, it was Katie.
isn't like a formal debate. So I like.
She used to. She used to do a lot more formal debates, but with her open
But I
panels,
mean, they're not formal though.
Yeah, they're not.
Those are not formal debates. These are like
well,
WWE wrestling, blood
well,
sport, whatever the heck they call it.
yeah, it's quote
Blood
unquote
sport.
blood sport debates. That's the entertainment. It's the people debate and they call each other names, and then they, oh, you're gonna straw man, all that shit. Um, so it's not the debate you're gonna get at Cambridge, you know.
Yeah, no, I don't know. Have you ever heard like
The other,
those debates are wild.
they are.
Wait, have I heard what?
The Cambridge debates.
I was
They
actually, I
are.
don't know if I've heard Cambridge debates, but like I've heard like high school debaters and stuff. Like,
I heard well, the Cambridge debates, the last that I heard was actually, I think it was Charlie Kirk was part of it. But the high school
yeah.
debates that I heard were always they're strong, but they're very organized and they're lame. Does that make sense?
They can be when it's like a topic that you're not really into, right? However,
Well,
I
they're a
mean,
lot more professional. It's a lot more opening statements, Q&A, ending statements. But
Formal.
everyone is formal. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
formal. It's not like Q&A, cross examination. There's none of that.
I think my other big problem though when it comes down to it is I think that the moderator's job is done when the debate is over, and I don't see why the mod can't engage in the open panel and have opinions.
Well, that's the thing
Yeah.
with Sarah. Sarah, she would do that, and even Andrew would tell her like, "Hey, the debate's over. You can make your point," but obviously, the Sarah Andrew relationship is over.
That's
Is,
okay.
is Dusty still looking for that thing
I
on
don't know what
Speakeasy?
he was eating cereal.
Okay, so he moved on. What kind of
Probably.
cereal? What kind of cereal is it?
I don't even know if he's listening to us.
What kind of cereal do you have in the house? Is it Captain Crunch? Is it Easy Bran or not Easy Bran? What is it called? Raisin Bran. What kind of cereal is it? Give me a hint, Katie.
Me?
Yes, the
Oh,
stuff
he had that. Oh my gosh, what is that?
Give me one
Mm,
ingredient, and I can guess
it's
it.
those little. I don't remember what the hell they're called.
Corn Pops.
No, they're kind of like that. They kind of taste like they have like a coffee taste to them. The heck are those things?
is
Oh,
it
You know what I mean?
Smacks.
yeah, Smacks.
That might
Smacks
be
with a
it.
frog.
Yeah,
I think
except
it's a.
probably the off-brand.
What's the off-brand of Smacks? Gosh darn it! What
I'll
is
look
it?
it up. 'Cause I
Smacks.
know
Smacks.
Yeah, it would be
It's
like Honey Smacks. Yeah.
yeah, Honey Smacks. That's is it Dusty. Look at you, high class, you little Honey Smacker.
let's
He
see.
likes to smack the honeys.
So Beth,
Yeah.
do you believe in extraterrestrial beings?
Ooh. This one is kind of okay. So I saw a thing where they had gone up, they did a experiment in space, They took a rock and they swabbed it with a bunch of different kinds of bacteria, and they took it up to the space station and they duct taped it to the outside and left it there for like a year, right? And then they
This is
brought it back.
a legit. This is a legit test.
This is legit. Totally legit. You can look it up. This really happened. Because we all know that life cannot live in space. That's what we're told. Well, when they after a year, they went out, they bagged it, and then they sent it back down to Earth with the next astronauts that were coming back down, right? From the space station. And
What
I
years
think
is
it was,
this?
I don't remember. It was more than a decade ago. I think one of the bacterias they swabbed it with was maybe E. coli. And when it came back, it was like 33 times stronger or something. Like it
Okay,
actually
so
grew. And
E.
this,
coli.
I think so. I'm gonna look this up too now.
I don't believe
Your
anything.
extraterrestrial
Now,
ideas come 33 times the size of my poop.
here's I'm looking right now.
Of your what? Never mind.
Poop. E. coli's poop.
Not, it's a bacteria.
Okay, let me
In
rephrase what I'm saying. What do you think about shadow people?
Okay, hang on. So, bacteria found in space, particularly on the International Space Station and China's Taigong Space Station, where they have adapted to survive conditions like microgravity and radiation. Some have shown unique abilities such as forming thicker biofilms and having enhanced radiation resistance, while others have been discovered that were previously unknown to science. So they've recovered bacteria from space. There's also evidence that some bacteria have survived on Earth returned equipment, suggesting they can enter a dormant state to endure harsh conditions. And then there is a list
survival of the
of
fittest.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different bacterias that were found in space. One of them, Streptococcus mitis, a common bacteria found alive on the Surveyor 3 camera when it was returned to Earth from the moon in 1969. There's another one that is a multi-drug resistant strain found on the International Space Station that appears to be mutating to become functionally distinct. There's a whole list of bacteria that actually mutates and grows despite being
So
in space.
Beth, besides all that shit about, what I'm talking about is what do you think? Do you think spirits exist, or shadow people, or that's the kind of stuff that I mean? I mean,
Yes, that
when you
one,
talk
yes.
about when
That
you
one,
talk
yeah.
about when
I've
you talk
seen some
about
shit in my life. Yeah.
why?
I've
She
seen
just said
shit.
she's seen some
I've
shit.
seen shit.
So
I worked hospice for like over a
Oh,
decade.
hospice people have got
I
okay,
have
not only
stories.
hospice
I have
people is
fucking stories, dude. I have been
I
personally,
got
I've been
fucking
present.
stories, dude.
I've been present for more than 30 passings, like physically in the room, hands on. At least 30 people when they
Okay, with
actually
your
took their
hands-on
last breath and died.
experience, what makes you think that there's an afterlife as far as ghosts
There.
or shadow people or
So
heaven or whatever?
so I don't think that shadow people are like human beings at all, or like human spirits even. Not at all.
Let me stop
I
you
think
right
that
there.
falls I think
Beth,
that one falls more into the demonic realm, okay? when it comes to people,
Pause X. What do you think of sleep paralysis first?
I've had that happen before. It's fucking terrifying. Have
Okay,
you ever
and
had
why
sleep
does that?
paralysis, Katie?
Hmm.
Have you ever had sleep paralysis?
No, not necessarily.
Oh,
I
And
have,
it's
and
terrifying.
a lot of it happened when I drink. Believe it or not, and I don't mean this like I'm not going to go to bed tonight and be like I have sleep paralysis. But when I was younger, and I didn't know any better, there was a lot of times that I had sleep paralysis, and I would hear, for one, I would hear inaudible noises. I would hear, but then every now and then I would hear legit English voices talk to me. So,
You can't tell if it's a nightmare or you're awake when it's happening. It's fucking terrifying.
but you can tell if it's a male or female, and that's one thing that I noticed. And a lot of the times it was a female voice, and it's just like, let me hear your experience, and I'll tell you mine. Okay?
So I have a friend whose family has a cabin.
Cabin
Where
in
I
the woods.
live, one of the during like early military campaigns, they slaughtered 2 tribes of Native Americans where I live. Okay. And
Okay.
oh, hang on.
hang on, what?
Katie's gone. Where'd she go?
I might
I'm
have
here.
Katie, I might have to get up in a second.
Okay.
I've got a raccoon and I'm just
You?
listening to the chickens for a moment. So,
My gosh.
my mom did a lot of ghost hunting, okay?
Oh,
And
shit.
we would go and we used to stay up at this cabin and we'd go swimming in the lake, and then at night we'd all play rummy and get drunk and fucking smoke pot and just have a great time, right? And this cabin was fucking freaky. I swear to God, it was haunted.
How
Oh my
far was
God.
it from your house? Did you guys like go out, or was it like in the backyard?
Um, I had to drive down. I live between 2 lakes, and this cabin is on the other side of one of those lakes. So I had to go down and up and around it. It was probably about a 40-minute drive one way
So what
for me.
made it haunted?
Trying to tell you, dude, like that place, like you would hear people talking when nobody's talking. Shit would fucking it just like we caught pictures. Like I said, my mom was a ghost hunter. She used to take pictures and shit like all night long, and she caught some creepy fucking pictures.
Was this place
But
fully furnished?
the family had stuck a bunch of beds in there because we all, like I said, we all took turns using the cabin on different weekends. And there would be like fucking 10 of us up there. And it had like a main living room, 2 small bedrooms, a loft, and a screened in back porch. And I used to sleep out on the back porch because I was too scared to sleep inside the house. And then it got to the point where I literally would not spend the night there anymore after my sleep paralysis incident. I had been having a nightmare.
So what's your
And
sleep paralysis?
I'm getting to it. I had been having a nightmare about the fucking cabin. And my mom, like I said, she would leave like a recorder going all night long because she used to catch EVPs and shit.
Yeah.
And like you can hear this weird noise, and it was me trying to scream, and I couldn't. The most I could squeak out this barely audible moan. And oh my God, it was absolutely terrifying. That place, it just, yeah, no, I didn't like it. My kids would not spend the night there. My daughter used to see shit up there. She did not like, she always had to sleep out on the porch. She didn't want to sleep in the house. And even out on the porch, like she would wake up everybody. Like we'd find her standing upright on the bed, sound asleep, just screaming at the top
Your
of her lungs.
daughter?
My daughter. She would have been like between the ages of 5 to 8
How old is she
over
now?
those years.
How old is she now?
24.
Does she remember any of that?
Yes. She doesn't remember screaming in her sleep, but that kind of shit happened all the time. And that place scared the hell out of me. Hang on. What did you? There's a chat I just wanted to read. Sorry for the delay getting to it. GTG. What did you see on their faces right before they left? If you had to match their face, okay. So with hospice, it's very different. Because
Did
we
he
know they're
ask
going to die.
what you had to see on the people's face when they died? Is that what they
Yeah,
asked?
yeah, that's what I'm being asked. So everyone is different too. Most of the time we would try to medicate them so that they were as comfortable as possible right through their passing, which also means they're fairly unaware.
So when you administered
Hang
CPR,
on. Let me finish answering the question.
I'm sorry.
Having said that, though, it doesn't always work. And because of different things that cause people to die, I have unfortunately seen a lot of different faces, and some of them were absolutely just like it took me a while to get over them because they were semi-conscious or whatever. Usually, though, they would go from like looking just like they're sleeping or whatever to like it would be blank. And sometimes they'd still be alive. The body's still going, but nobody's home. And you can see a change in their eyes, particularly. I don't know how to explain it. Other than kind of like the nurses used to call it shark eyes, right? It's like there was just that it was very vacant.
With security, it used to be called Code Blue, and I would arrive, and Code Blue is you
Well,
have
that's
to
for
have
resuscitation, but yeah,
yeah.
go for it. I'll be right
No,
back. Katie, you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Hold it down for a second for me. Go ahead and tell
All
your
right.
story. I'm sorry. I'll be right
How
back.
the hell do I hold it down? Holding it down.
yeah. So whoever asked Beth that question is pretty much the same thing as the security, because I worked security in healthcare for quite a while. Um, a lot of the time when it comes to resuscitation, yeah, their eyes look exactly the same. It's they're gone. I know it sounds kind of sad and maybe inhumane, but when someone passes, their eyes they go bankrupt, and you watch the CPR get done, and pushing on the CPR, you'll be surprised. Like CPR in the movies, they sound so. CPR in the movies is
Oh
like
man, I haven't seen
What's-
CPR in real life, but I did. I was a CNA for a little while, so I understand the training for that. Like
yeah,
that's
yeah.
rough. Like
And I've been lucky
if you,
enough. I've been lucky enough, even in corrections, working corrections. I've had a lot of inmates overdose, and when the inmates overdose, you give the CPR. Like they teach you it's 2 to 4 inches deep with adults, but in reality, you're pushing down as hard as you can, and you're breaking
yeah,
ribs.
you should be breaking ribs.
Yeah, and so that's the thing. If you overdose, your ribs are gonna get broken, and
It's gonna hurt.
yeah,
Yeah.
and that's kind of where it's at. I thank God that I watched I watched my other sergeants do it, and I didn't do it because I was the housing sergeant for the inmates when they came to, but yeah, breaking ribs and performing CPR. It's a hard bed. It's a hard deal, but a lot of people that are smoking if you like to smoke that shit and you like to get high, a lot of this stuff is laced with hardcore drugs, and then
You chill.
you get hit with that hardcore drug and you OD. They're gonna hit you with the Narcan. That's the first thing they're gonna do. They're gonna hit you with the Narcan, and then if the
Yeah.
Narcan don't work, they're gonna administer CPR. And then once you get CPR done to you, is count your ribs goodbye because they're gonna break. What do you think, Katie?
Of what?
Am I wrong or am I right?
That their ribs are gonna break?
Not
Yeah.
always. CPR does not always break ribs. It's more likely to break a sternum. But that
I
also
mean,
depends. And it also depends on the condition of the person who you're performing CPR on.
yeah, the condition of the
Oh,
person performing the CPR too. I mean, how strong it
Yeah.
is. I don't know if I would break ribs.
yeah, you could.
I know
Even as a woman, it doesn't matter if you're a man or woman. If you're pushing down hard enough,
yeah,
the ribs do. They depends on
crack.
how it has to be the 2 to 4 inches. And that's what we were talking about, Beth. I'm sorry you
Yeah.
bounced away, but
No, I'm so sorry. I just had to peek out again because, like I said, I'm having a predator issue currently.
well, we were
So
talking about
I caught it. I could hear most of it. GTG followed up and said, like, the body has become just a husk, and the life within the body has exited type shit. Yes. Especially like when you have people who are dying of like cancer. It's not immediate, right? It takes a while and
Yeah.
it can take days. And usually during those days, they leave. That's the only way I can put it. I've actually this is gonna sound insane. But I swear to God, like I've been in the room when someone left and I thought I was nuts. But I had my nurse and the guy's wife was also there, and like the wife knew. Like all of the sudden, like she was like, "Did he just die?" And it's like, yeah. What do you say to that? You know, there's like an energy
Animals will,
change.
before
It's
my
just weird.
stepmom passed away, animals will know.
Hang on, Kazak. What?
I
Go
said
ahead.
before like weird stuff happens. Okay, first of all, CNA training, they teach you that's the most basic training of all that you can have. That when people pass
CNA,
away,
yes.
it's that weird things are gonna happen.
Dude, I had some bodies move on me
I've
after
only
they died.
seen one
Scared the
person
shit
pass
out of me.
away.
You've only seen
Animals,
one?
no.
You know,
Yeah,
it's
my
crazy.
stepmom.
Sorry for that.
But the dog shortly before that, like, parked down by the bed. I was like, okay.
Animals fucking know, dude. They know when it's gonna happen. It's really wild. We had
Yeah.
when I first started as a CNA, I was on an Alzheimer's dementia unit, and the facility I was in had lots of pets, and the cats were fucking notorious for like they let us know who was dying next, and usually it was like within 3 days.
Oh, wow.
They would just park themselves right up against them and stay there, and then yeah, it was wild. But
I'm trying to stay calm though.
it's your turn. You're good. Are you okay?
No, I was just thinking, with everything that she was saying, like it made me I worked, and this is gonna sound kind of cheesy and kind of gay, but
You're good, homie.
I worked in a hospital for a long time as healthcare security. And huh?
I said, yeah, you see, I did a stint on long stay surgical
So
for
okay.
6 months.
So
yeah.
maybe maybe worse than you. You probably had people pass away that weren't expecting it, but man, I was like 25, 26, and I was working healthcare, and even then, I dealt with a guy that he had child support issues, and he shot himself. He died, of course, and then
Mm.
he shot his daughter, and his daughter was a little bit alive, but then she passed, and it's just like,
That's the worst. It's the worst. The hardest patient I ever had was a newborn baby.
I seen
And
that. Oh my god, I
the
seen.
parents, I thought I was gonna fight the mom. Literally, like I almost quit my job so I could beat her ass. Um, this couple had two stillborns before this baby. They were hippies and didn't believe in healthcare, so they never went to an OBGYN at all. This is baby number 3, and she was born with an inoperable brain tumor and severe deformities.
Ooh, so
And
that's a hard option. What do they do?
there was not she came to my hospice facility, and the mom was staying there as well, and so was the dad. They didn't change that baby's diaper a single fucking time.
Who
Um
did?
I did, myself and my coworkers.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
actually we carried that baby around with us all the time. We never put her down. Somebody was always holding her. Even my other patients who were, they were in good enough
So
shape.
what
Yeah,
happened to that baby?
she died at 10 days old. The brain tumor grew to a point where it pressed on the part of the brain that tells the body to breathe, and she
And how
died.
did you deal with that?
Thank God it was my day off, or I would have lost it. I would have
Well,
absolutely lost
still,
it.
well, still,
I had
you
an
care.
incident. Okay, so I worked. Oh, I hope she'll be back. I worked
So
7 to 7. Oh, Katie had to go. She's tired. She gotta get up in the morning. And I just now saw the message. I'm coming to you in a second, GTG. So I worked 7 to 7 and at overnights, and because it's nighttime and it's usually pretty quiet, we would cook the food for the next day for the patient. We only had 7 beds in my facility. Okay. So each shift you had one aide, one nurse, and that was it. That's all you needed to take care of 7 people. And that was a full house with 7. But the person working overnight would cook the food for the next day. And I had the baby in a bassinet in the kitchen with me while I was cooking. And the mom came out and was like, and she wanted me to make her something to eat.
oh,
And I handed her a stack of takeout menus. And she's like, "But you're cooking right now. Why can't you?" And I'm like, "You're not a patient here. This food is for my patients." She didn't do shit. She didn't feed her child. She didn't change that baby's diaper. She barely spent any time with it at all. It was my coworkers and I thought I was gonna fight her because she was like, I this is hard on me too. I almost bled out when she was born, and I was like,
okay.
great. This place has excellent pizza. I'm glad you're alive. This place has good pizza. And I thought I was gonna fight her. My nurse had to walk her away. And even when she walked her away, I still had the baby with me in the kitchen while I'm cooking.
So what's the shadow people then?
Uh Hang on. We'll get to that in a second. I'm gonna read this chat that came through. It says it's again from GTG. If you want to come up here, GTG, you can jump in on this combo. Says I feel like humans can also sense it, but because of barriers, restrictions we've placed on ourselves, we have diminished our ability to sense such things. Yeah, unconsciously placed them. I agree with that completely.
GTG, GTG. Were you on speakeasies or no?
Yeah, I haven't seen this handle before, but you're welcome to come up.
Anyways,
How did you find me? But yeah, so shadow people, I don't think they were
because
I don't
the
think they were
reason
ever
the
living humans at
all right,
all.
so here's my experience with shadow people, and I see Dusty still around. I guess
He
he-
you
he's
know he's
eating some
somewhere else.
snacks.
He's somewhere else. He's just being kind and sitting on my panel.
Okay, so anyways, when it comes to shadow people, like when I was stationed in Germany, I had a lot of it. I had a lot
Oh,
of
I bet.
And a lot of the times it was I was sitting in a dark room and I seen a darker figure and it would shoot across the room, which wasn't too bad. But then one day I heard a dark shadow. I heard something say, and it was after I went to Amsterdam. And I didn't have the money for it, but I called my dad the next day and I said, "Hey, Dad, I need some money. I'm sorry I spent too much money." And he sent me some money. And then I heard a female voice, and it was so clear. It said, "Today's gonna be a good day and inexpensive." I'm just like, that's weird. But anyways, a lot of the shadow experiences I had were dark figures shooting
Mm,
across the room faster than the room was dark. What do you think,
yeah.
Beth?
Yeah, and I think I've noticed that like reports of shadow figures tend to show up a lot more. You tend to have a lot more of those reports in places where horrible things happened, right? Like like I would expect to find them, at like an old concentration camp or at an old asylum where patients were badly treated back in, the 1800s. Or, you know what I'm saying? Usually it's tied to things like that from what I notice.
Yes and no, but at the same time,
I'm just saying you see more of it there.
in Germany.
So maybe even, yeah, Germany or any battlefields, things like that.
What
Places
if
where
I
bad
told
things
you
happened.
that? What if I told you that? Are your parents still married, Beth?
No, my parents divorced when I was in they separated when I was in kindergarten. I think they were divorced by the time I was in first or second grade.
Okay, so
And
you grew up with one parent, maybe.
back and forth and at times with no parent. I had a kind of a screwed up childhood.
So growing up in the house that I grew up in, and I don't know about you, but tell me this much: do most of your nightmares consist of the house that you grew up in?
No.
Really?
No. I actually have never had a nightmare that was tied to the house I grew
Are
up
you a
in.
single? Are you a single child, or how many
I
childs
have
are?
I have two older half sisters who were never in my life much at all, and I have one younger full sister, and she is like banned from my life.
Oh, fuck.
Um,
Okay, so you didn't
I got
grow
a
up
fun.
with like.
I have a fucked up family, very much so.
I'm not judging, and I don't want to say that you do. I'm sorry
Oh
about
no, I'm
that.
saying I do.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's fine. Um, I grew up. My dad, he was a Spanish citizen, and then he joined the Navy, and he became a U.S. citizen. And then my dad had six kids with four different women. Right.
Oof.
That's what you did back in the day.
Yep.
So I have me, my older sister, my younger brother. Those are the siblings that I grew up with my mom that my dad decided to stay with. Before that, my dad had a daughter and 2 sons that he was in the Navy. It didn't matter. But the reason why I ask the questions that I ask is this just like the house that I grew up in? That's where 99% of my nightmares happen.
Yeah, that's I don't know, maybe there's something about that house.
It was a Florida house, and we had a creepy little crawl space. You know what a crawl space is?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I have one of those now in this house that I have to go in occasionally, and I absolutely hate it. The kids think it's hilarious because they'll be in the house and hear me screaming under the house when I hear something move.
Well,
They made fun of me for it.
the crawl space that we had, like, you go deep into it, and you would find like videos, and then you watch the videos, and the videos are like
Shh.
anime porn. I'm just kidding. No, you watch the videos, and the videos are like old 1980s.
Nice.
What's the Chuck Norris shit?
Oh, karate.
Mission Impossible and stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah.
But I have a lot of nightmares about the house that I grew up in because it's so I grew up in a house that, like, my dad worked, my mom didn't work, so she was a housewife, right?
Yeah.
So there was a couple times where, like, I would grow up and it would be like 7, 8 at night, and my mom's like doing laundry, and she's folding the laundry and stuff. But towards the end, when I was leaving the house, I would have dreams where I'd wake up and I'd hear laundry being folded, and it's like my mom folding a comforter. A comforter is a big feather blanket, right?
Yes.
But she wasn't doing it, or I would hear noises like my little brother whispering or blowing a whistle or whistling down the hallway on days that it was Saturday. Like, he didn't go to school. I just heard weird fucking shit.
Yeah, I've like I said, where my house is, this property, this land all the way around me, used to be all Native American settlements through here. And there was an army that was ordered to march through and pretty much just unalive anyone who did not immediately surrender. Okay. And so there's weird shit that happens out here. That the Native American stuff, man, it actually kind of scares me a bit. Because I mean, they practiced some strange customs and some strange beliefs, like the whole skinwalkers and stuff like that. Which are skinwalkers are my understanding is they're actually a curse, specifically made by Native Americans in places that are really like it's places where horrible things happen to the tribe. They'll place a curse, and usually that produces the skinwalkers. And the only way to get rid, I'm not sure if you actually can get rid of a skinwalker. But yeah, when my mom got this house, she lived here for like 2 years before she gave it to me and my family. And my kids used to come and spend the weekend with grandma all the time because they love spending the weekend with grandma. But then they got to where they didn't want to stay here overnight. When they found out we were moving into the house, oh my God, my son begged me. He was like, "Can we please
Beth,
not
what
move
is
in?"
your story about sleep paralysis?
I told it to you already.
Tell me again.
I was at the cabin, my friend's cabin, and I had been having a nightmare about the cabin, and I woke up and I was trying to move and I couldn't move, and my mom used to like record for EVPs all night, and she got this weird sound. It was me. I was trying to scream because I was absolutely terrified of what the fuck was happening.
But why was
And
your mom there?
why was my mom there? The whole family used to go. My mom, myself, my kids, it was my best friend's family's cabin, or well, my best friend, my daughter's godmother.
But it
And
was it was the
so she
EVP
would
about
come,
you screaming.
huh?
You said that you had your sleep paralysis and it was your mom recording.
Well, my
You
mom, in reality, my mom used to do like ghost hunting, especially up at the cabin. Okay. And so she would leave like a tape recorder recording all night long, trying to get EVPs. And it actually picked up me making this weird, like very quiet sound that almost sounds like a moan, but I'm actually trying. I was awake and trying to scream and I couldn't, and it scared the hell out of me. I couldn't move, I couldn't scream. Absolutely terrified me. I never spent
But what
another night at
happened
that
that
cabin again.
made you trigger that?
I had nightmares every single time I spent the night at that cabin.
But why?
Every time. My daughter had nightmares every night she stayed at that cabin. My
But why?
son, like the kids were they love the cabin during the day, terrified of it at night. The place was fucking haunted. Like when you walked out the front door, okay?
This was a New York cabin.
Yes, yes. About 4 feet outside the front door, over by the tree line, was an old ass grave. It didn't even have a real tombstone. It had a rock that was marked and like carved into some. Like they chiseled out a little like some letters and I don't remember what the year was on it. Like they chiseled out initials and a year. And there was an old ass grave over there. And this place was fucking awful. Like,
You
oh
ever
my god.
dug it up as a young girl?
I wasn't that young. Okay, I would have been. I started going to the cabin when I was
Well, Beth, you're probably what?
17 or 18.
Beth,
And
you're
by
probably what? 35 right now.
I'm 41.
Shut the fuck up.
41.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
Really?
Mhm. Yeah.
Okay, so this was what, 22 years
Shit.
ago? You're
About
41?
yeah, yeah. Um
Oh
and
my
actually I'm
god, you
wrong.
look.
I didn't start going to the cabin till I was like 22 and like oh my god. By the time I was, let's see, my son would have been about a year old. So by the time I was 26, I refused to ever spend another night in that place again. And like, you got to understand, we only went there during the summers and
So,
it would be for like just a weekend.
so the sleep paralysis was not really legit.
What do you mean?
I mean, I feel like you kind of
No,
solved your own answer for it.
no, like that shit was full on sleep paralysis where you can't move, you can't scream, you can't make noise no matter how much you try.
Can I tell you
Um,
about my sleep paralysis?
Go ahead and tell me. Alaska, are you okay, baby? Come here. Alaska. Come.
Who's
What?
Alaska?
My dog.
Are they okay?
He threw up and he never throws up.
That's awkward.
let me get him some fresh water. I can hear you because I'm not leaving the room. Tell me your story while I'm getting the water. I'm not leaving the actual room, so.
Get your water.
No, go ahead and talk because this bowl's right here and so is my bathroom.
So, how do I word this? My sleep paralysis is weird because I've had a lot of nightmares where I'm laying down in a room that's dark and then I see shadows that are darker than the dark. And a lot of the times they're on the roof or they're on the wall next to me and
Keep
yeah.
talking.
No, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. Is a lot of times when it comes to sleep paralysis, is the I call them witches. I call them witches, but a lot of the times I have the I'm in a dark room, and then the dark figures that are reaching out to me are darker than the dark room, and it's either above me or next to me. And that's the shadow figures that I see, and it's always a female presence. So presence. It's always a female presence. Every time it's a female.
So I've pulled up about sleep paralysis, okay? It's a temporary inability to move or speak while conscious, occurring in a person transitioning between sleep and wakefulness. It's often accompanied by frightening hallucinations, a feeling of pressure on the chest, or a sense of choking. While usually harmless, frequent episodes can indicate an underlying sleep disorder.
So what do you think? Am I
Hang
crazy?
on, hang on. It can be caused by stress. Um, it's let's see, sleep cycle disruptions. So sleep paralysis occurs when your brain wakes up while the body is in the paralyzed state that happens during REM sleep. It can be caused by sleep deprivation and irregular schedules, stress and mental health, sleeping positions, other disorders,
Yeah.
substance use like alcohol, and certain medications like specifically ADHD medications.
Beth. You never went to bed in your room and you saw something in the corner of your room, or
Oh
no?
yeah. I've had that happen.
And a lot of times when you see something in the corner of your room, what do you see? Do you see like Stephen King's It, or do you see a female witch figure or something? Like, what do you see?
Um, I think it's different for everybody. Shadows are definitely a big one. Um,
Well, when you read all that, it made me think that the
well,
shadows are just like I'm retarded and
no,
maybe
no, no,
I'm
no, no, no.
simple.
You're not retarded. You're not retarded. Listen, that is the scientific explanation for it. Okay. The
That's it.
symptoms, hang on. The symptoms are the same for everybody. Where again, it's accompanied, but frightening hallucinations. Maybe they're not hallucinations. Who's to tell? Science would tell us that they're hallucinations. Maybe they're not. Pressure on the chest, a sense of choking, inability to move or speak, and high stress, terror. It's kind of like it's almost like having night terrors, right? Except night terrors, you're moving.
Well, that sounds like any problem an adult male has, but
I think that I'm not trying to discount what you're saying. Maybe for you it is a witch. Maybe it is a witch, right? Maybe it's the
well,
ghost of
what
a witch.
is
I
a
don't know.
witch? What is a witch?
I don't so that one gets interesting because we have different definitions depending on
So the biggest thing is I have a little brother, right? And I remember when he was like, man, he must have been a year and a half, 2 years, maybe 3 years old,
Uh-huh.
and he used to have a nightmare all the time about a melted face guy. Melted face guy. It was a guy that used to drive around in a little car, and he would look at a little car, and then he would look at him, and then he would jump up in the corner of the room and circle around in a circle in the corner of the room. And I'm like, damn, I'm a grown ass adult, and I have nightmares of seeing a witch do that same thing. You know,
Yeah, maybe. So, how do you define a witch?
my idea of a witch is a female that uses particular spells to control people.
So, someone who practices magic, essentially, with the
Yeah.
intention of, yeah, it would be interrupting, it would be interfering with someone's free will
But
for
why
sure.
would they? Why would they
So,
interrupt a 1 or 2 year old, which was my brother, right?
it could be, all right. So, let's dive into the
And
woo
then
woo
and then,
side.
and then it went to because he used to call her the melted face guy, and then every nightmare, every dream that I have that's bad, it correlates to the house that I grew up in. And it's so fucking weird, man. Like I wasn't raped or
Yeah,
anything. Like
watch the TOS. Great.
I was never raped
Perfect.
or anything. You know.
So, I don't think you need to have that, right? So, according to some people, all right, and like I watch a lot of like esoteric. There's a channel I watch called Esoterica that where he does deep dives into this stuff, and I've watched a lot of different opinions on these things and like what tradition says. Okay, now what is commonly believed is things like that where nothing ever happened to you, but you keep having this reoccurring problem in this spot, like the house you grew up in, is more likely to be tied to the land. Okay, so something happened there. Someone, like let's say it is a witch. Okay, we're gonna go full on. We're diving into the woo woo. Oh, let's say there was a witch that lived there 200 years ago. A mob dragged her out and burned her in the front yard. Okay, her angry spirit. Hang on, I'm hearing shit. Her angry spirit could stay there and fucking bother anyone who comes there, right? Anyone who lives there. You guys move away and it could stop. Or they also talk about it spirits can form attachments to people and follow them and that kind of shit. But what you're saying sounds more like something that was there and decided, or well, it doesn't decide. It's just a matter of you guys came along into the witch's space. This is her space. This is where she haunts. You stepped in, and so
What are
you're
you
dealing
saying,
with it.
Beth? You saying that I need to just like forget about it?
No, I don't know what to do about it, honestly. I really don't. Um, see a priest, talk to your priest, pray, rebuke it. I don't know. Some cultures actually embrace it and think that you should try to interact with it because you would be able to develop some kind of understanding, so to speak. And I'm just quoting what other belief structures practice, right? There's some that
Well,
believe
what do you
that's the best
believe?
route.
Well, if you're in my situation,
I have no idea.
So if you were in my
I would try all
situation,
of it. I would try all of it. I would try talking to it. I would try praying, holy water. If you really want to get rid of it, get some tar water, salt, you know,
so if you
sage
were
the
in my,
place. Yeah, if I was
so
in your
you,
position,
so you never really had too much of the sleep paralysis, then, huh?
I've only had that happen to me a couple of times, and I'm
But
grateful
all
for.
it takes is a
I'm great.
couple of times.
Oh, I'm absolutely terrified of it. It's fucking horrifying. It is absolutely terrifying to have sleep paralysis. Absolutely fucking terrifying. I've only had it happen maybe 3 times, and every time was absolutely terrifying. Even when, like, my brain is awake and I know what's happening. I know I'm having sleep paralysis.
Yeah. Well,
It's still terrifying. It's like, "Oh my god."
it's also terrifying and kind of embarrassing at the same time. It's just like, the fuck, right?
Because we're sitting here talking about woo-woo stuff that people think is crazy? You mean?
Kind of. I just,
I think that that's just cope, though, because I think that almost everyone has interacted with spirit in some level, on some level. Honestly, I think
yeah.
everybody has, or at least close to everybody. So, just my opinion. What do you think?
Well, I don't know. I think that the whole shit with the sleep paralysis is kind of nuanced, but
How so?
it, well, because everyone has a different experience with it. You know, my experience with it is different than yours, and your
Okay.
experience is different than Dusty's, and so how do we find that common ground? Well, the common ground is going to be different because we have different upbringings, right?
The common ground is very easy. Is we can both sit here and say this shit happened to me and it scares the hell out of me when it does. What
Yes,
to do about it? Shit. Um,
but what is
there's a
scary
lot of
about it?
what is scary about it?
Yeah, what is literally what is scary about it?
I don't know why it strikes fear into people. I don't know.
Well, the scary is the unknown, and the unknown is like when you're in a room and you hear something that shouldn't be heard. You know?
One time, um, we were here at my house, and my son's room is at the opposite end of my house. And my son had just gone into his room. I was closer to my bedroom door, and my ex-husband was like, I would say 5 foot away from my son's room, but more like 7 foot away from me. Okay, he wasn't quite in between us. He was a little closer to our son's room. And all of a sudden, he and I both heard clear as day somebody spoke a whole sentence, and it was a male's voice.
What did he
And
say?
I don't know. It was that was the thing, was we couldn't make out what it said, and we were immediately, we thought it was our son. But then, like, before my ex-husband could even touch our son's door handle, our son's door opened, and our son popped out and was like, "What did you just say?" So all 3 of us heard this at the same time, but none of us spoke it. The TV was not on.
How old was your son?
this happened just year and a half, 2 years ago.
You don't remember what was said?
No, we couldn't make it out.
Fuck.
We couldn't make out what it said. Yeah, it was creepy as hell though. Scared the shit out of my ex-husband.
Did it scare you?
Caught me off guard. But I don't know. We got kind of used to that kind of thing happening in this place. Like weird shit happens here a lot.
Do you live in fucking Amityville? Like, what the hell?
Actually, no, I don't. Like I said, where I live,
You live in New York.
I live in the Finger Lakes region, okay? And we had 2 different tribes of Indians that were unalived at an astronomical rate by a military unit that was ordered to literally sweep through the area and just get rid of them all. Men, women, children, like a lot of people were massacred through here. So
Oh,
I think
goddamn.
that kind of thing leaves an imprint, right?
Yeah. No, I think it does. And are you about to troll online or are you going offline? I gotta get off real quick.
I'm gonna get off too. I'm gonna say goodnight. It's 5 in the morning. I'm gonna go do some work in my plant room and watch for this raccoon to show up so I can give him some hot dogs.
Get him some hot dog. Good talking to you, Beth.
I'll see you tomorrow. Good night.
You bastard, but yes, you will.
Sleep well, Kazak.
All right, thank you.
To everybody watching on Katie's side, I'm about to disconnect you guys. My side as well. Thank you so much for coming out. Katie's side, please pop over, drop me a like, a sub if you don't mind. My channel is called Culture Corrections. You can find it at Culture Corrections 315. Just because YouTube made me add numbers. I'd appreciate the like and the subscribes. And everybody have a great night.